After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
I'll finish this up in the background.
Yeah, you just gotta finish in the background?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. How are we all?
Good.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes, good.
To explain, Eravetta is currently in the middle of doing math stuff, doing shopping lists and stuff like that. So she's a little bit quiet for this first little while. That's why.
That's fine. You guys can go talk to the captain. I definitely don't need to talk.
But how are we all?
Good, good.
Good?
Doing well.
Let me turn that heater off. It's fucking with my sound.
No, I couldn't hear anything.
But everyone's
At
had a
least
good
we
week?
Yep.
Yeah?
Busy as usual.
No, that's fair. Trust me, I know that altogether too well. I took Monday off and I don't regret it, but I also do.
The perils of the days off.
Yeah, because it's like, I need to take a day off in order to rest my brain, do things, you know, just not be so stressed. And then you get to the next day, it's like, I really wish I had have done this the day before. That would have been great.
Yeah. Or you sit there and you go, I've got my day off. And then you just sit there. You're not used to having, like, time off. So you start twiddling your thumbs, just kind of going,
Yeah.
well.
I spent pretty much the entire day playing on Sparks.
I didn't notice at all.
No, not at all.
I didn't see you constantly popping up in my Steam going, Obscura is playing on Sparks. I'm like, funny how that works.
Like, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, I looked into it. I was like, God damn it. I don't need them showing me more of these games because, yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. Like, it's not perfect. I would like a little bit of more of a storyline to it. But it's like automated factory games meets Pikmin, and it's adorable as hell.
Wait. Oh, God. Yeah, no, continue on. Sorry.
Yeah, you sure?
I think Grogan's been up to some shit.
Should we all be checking your phone?
I don't know. I gotta wait to see what happens with, because it takes a second to update, doesn't it?
Well, of course it does. Jeez.
They'll be like, "Hey, go check this," and then I'll open it, and then nothing will be different. And I've got to like wait a minute, just like biding my time. Go, what are the cheeky fuckers been up to? What are the cheeky fuckers been up to?
The answer is shenanigans. Always shenanigans.
Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. Where's the fucking history thing?
Thank you, G Wizard, for the subscribble. I do appreciate it.
I'm back. Sorry it took so long.
Welcome back. So I haven't seen who did it yet, but I'm pretty sure I know who it was.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly intercede for a second?
Intercede? Okay.
Who was that? Hey, Grogan, you cheeky shit.
Oh. What did he do?
Well, there goes all my playthrough plans. He got me the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster.
Oh, nice.
Well, look,
Sweet. No, I'm incredibly appreciative, and they know that, but he's a cheeky shit.
Well, it's just one of those things where you're always talking about it. I've never seen the game before, so Grogan, I'm with you on this one. I approve of these shenanigans.
So I guess I'll have to do 1 and then 2. What a tragedy. I'll have to play the prequel to my favorite all-time game. Oh, no. Well, guess we're smashing playthroughs this week so I can play it next week.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna finish everything this week. I'm gonna just get everything knocked off so I can just place the code. Done.
Outer Worlds Friday then.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pop away.
Please don't.
Meanwhile, Ish in the background dying.
You don't understand. You don't understand. I canceled my streaming today because I got the flu injection and a blood test all on the one arm.
On the what arm? Jeez.
On the one arm. So my left arm is numb. My left arm's numb.
Yeah.
I have a headache because it was a flu injection. And so I feel groggy.
It's fine. Don't worry. I'm doing the sneaking. You just have to do healer stuff from the back line and make sure that the zombies don't eat me.
Okay, just don't expect brains today. I have none.
Okay.
Should we have a round of applause for Nixie? Because she can't do it at the moment. No?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Were you asking us?
I clap.
I was muted, bro.
How dare you?
How dare?
Oh.
Who knows?
If you weren't God tonight, I would fight you.
I should private message you this, but I'm just gonna fucking tell you this now.
Oh no.
Obscura, by the way, the thing that we've been working on,
Yeah?
I'm ready to start actually formatting.
You're ready to start the formatting?
And writing the actual, I've got the plot all stored away, but yeah, all the we finished the NPCs on Sunday, and the maps, and everything's good. So that's probably 75% there. So right. TOV start soon.
That has never happened before. What is this?
What's what?
She's losing her mind.
No, support Tabletop Obscura by disabling ad block. Streamers make money through viewers on ads. It's never blocked ads before, so what the hell's this?
I super don't make money through ads, yeah.
Yeah. Put it this way, right? Because I'm literally mid-experiment, right? I've told people about this. I'm literally experimenting with the ad setting, doing what they recommend, the 3 minutes per hour.
Yeah.
Which I'm still not super impressed with, but we are seeing benefits because pre-rolls being gone is fucking nice.
It's the only reason I do it. Jeez.
Put it this way, to date this year, I think I've made $6
for ads.
You're rich.
And that's that's good ad money for a small streamer. Ads just anyone that goes, hey, streamers run ads because they make money. No, we don't.
No.
No, we don't.
We do it because we're forced to.
Yes.
And look, with the latest updates from Twitch, it doesn't look like it's going to be changing either. Despite everyone screaming on Twitch saying just remove pre-rolls for sub 100 viewers. Or just, if you're an affiliate or lower, just no pre-rolls. Because it super doesn't matter to us and it just hurts.
Yeah, but it's it is what it is. I can understand, as much as I don't like to give Twitch the benefit of the doubt, because Twitch does a lot of dumb shit. The thing is, they do have to make money, and ad revenue is where they make their money.
I get it.
To answer your question, Gorgon, I had the flu jab, then I went to the vampires.
So you gave them infected blood?
Revenge.
Revenge.
They're just checking my vitamin D and my
leaving it.
My whenever my head. I'm too tired.
They're checking stuff. There you go.
Yeah, my blood sugars to make sure I'm okay and that my insulin resistance hasn't gone worse.
Big.
True.
Yeah.
Last thing you want is to be resistant to insulin.
My body produces too much insulin, so people that are insulin that don't produce any insulin, come to me. I'll give you some.
They should have here first. Abductor, steal her insulin.
By jabbing insulin was effective. Well. Look, our doctors do extremely good work. Just sometimes it's been a long day and they don't ask the right questions.
Yes. No, my doctor asked. She was like, "Do you want me to do the other arm since you got a jab on that one?" And I looked at her and she's like, "Understood." I didn't even want to be in the chair. I'm terrified of needles, guys.
It's probably better to just kill one arm than like half kill two arms.
Exactly. Because then how the fuck am I going to sleep?
Speaking of dead arms, who wants to kill some Scarnetti arms?
Woo!
Some Scarnetti arms?
Reputations?
I can jab him with needles.
I don't know.
Actually, Shadron really can. Don't you literally have Shard Strike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just launches needles.
But as a doctor, don't ever know.
Shove ish into walls for my insulation.
God damn it.
That's not okay. Morgan, I'm scared. I don't think I ever want to meet you in person, buddy.
Oh, what is it? What is it? I can't remember the name. The Closet of Monte Carlo or something like that. It's the one where he puts someone into his wall and then bricks it up. So they just...
The Count of Monte Carlo?
I think so.
Is that the one with the mask thing as well?
No, I think that might be Monte Cristo. I know what I'm thinking
Monte Cristo, that's it.
Because Count of Monte Cristo is one of my favorite movies.
That's the one I was thinking of.
You guys are talking about films and I'm like, huh? Unless it's Disney, I don't know it.
Somehow I don't actually... Disney might have done Count of Monte Cristo when they were still doing good live-action movies.
Let me have a look. I might be mistaken. My brain is so badly gone.
But then I'm one of those people who liked the modern remake, the more recent version of the Three Musketeers. I thought it was fun, but that was just me. I get that. Thank you for the subscribe. That's 2. Oh goodness.
Woo. God.
Which
Yes, Eravetta.
I put in for 5 spell scrolls that we bought, but I don't know how you make them the actual spell. I just wrote the names and the titles.
Do.
So like the mind link, the enlarge, and the invisibility, I don't know how to do how you did.
Is it in your character sheet?
I can. It's in the stash at the moment.
The stash?
Everything's in the stash at the moment. Oh, I moved some stuff, but yeah, the spell scrolls are the 3 at the top.
All right. I can fix that pretty easily.
Yeah.
But I don't really have much in the way of announcements at the moment. Updates are coming to Patreon, so I should probably drop that in there.
Woo!
2002?
Maybe? I think Anthony Hopkins was the prisoner. But yeah, Patreon. So I've got a couple of archetypes on there, including... I think I put Dabbler up there. God. It's been a long day. I do apologize. But we do have the Disc Rider archetype coming to Patreon. And that's loosely based off Ureli, for those who are familiar with Warframe.
Woo!
That bitch we were farming the other day.
We gotta farm it this week as well, because we gotta get it.
I've got her on the
I thought we were
brew.
doing ESO, but okay.
We gotta move. I just need to get pieces.
Gib. I heard Lorelli, my baby. Gib.
I've got Ureli Prime on the boil.
That's not what? Okay.
I also have the one-action cantrips that Eravetta has used during this actual game up on the Patreon as well. So any support in that regard is super helpful. But I think we've talked long enough. So who wants to go first?
I was just going to say, the only other announcement is Tara's commissions are still open, so make sure you go hit up her commission website for commissions.
Where?
Well, she won't fucking promote herself, so I'll do it for her.
Artists every time.
Yes.
Say that.
Well,
Am
it's
I
true.
wrong?
I'm already terrified about telling people.
Legitimately, the majority of artists, quote unquote, air quotes, artists that you see actually promoting themselves are mainly bots. Most artists are scared to promote. Not all.
Yeah.
Not all.
Too much
It's an incredible one to
anxiety.
promote.
Like, I've known people in the past and I've looked at their art and it's like these beautiful pieces that, you know, kind of just leave me in awe, and I'll just watch them and they'll go, and they'll just tear it up and throw it away, and it's like, what the fuck? Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that, would you, Tara?
I used to do that with my physical art, yeah. But that was like actual stress. Like I don't even get into it.
That's fine.
That's why Ish doesn't draw anymore.
Also, Monte Carlo is a freaking rom-com. Okay, well, guess I'm completely off. I know what I'm thinking of.
That's better than I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm thinking of.
God. No.
That's okay.
Lost it. Moving on. Introductions. Who wants to go first?
Hi.
Oh.
I'm North and Under. I play Dronic Beastside. I throw axes. I have a bear. I'm about to go Super Ninja Dwarf mode. Hopefully not get caught. Hopefully not get mauled by zombies. But we'll see how that goes, because my rolls are either really good or really bad.
There is
I
no
won't allow you to get mauled by.
Well, you won't be able to do anything about it initially. She's like, shit.
Oh no.
Tagging someone else.
Shadron?
Hello.
Hello, I am Ishinabok.
Alright.
I play Nixie, Durian, the healer of the group. I am the cleric. I worship Desna. I have all of the butterflies. I will add more to my collection.
Terrifying.
See, every time she mentions the butterflies, there's a old anime called Buso Renkin,
Yeah.
and there's a character called Papillon. And
Voiced by
every
Spike
time she talks-
Spencer.
Yeah. Every time I hear butterflies, I'm like, Papillon! In the back of my mind.
Every single time.
Yep.
And I'm currently sipping on herbal tea since I have gotten rid of my curse.
You have, in fact, gotten rid of your curse.
She's no longer cursed.
No longer cursed and does not have to be wrapped up into a blanket
Little
burrito.
cocoon.
By Eravetta, 'cause she could
It's
not
a
escape.
spider cocoon. That's what we do.
It's terrifying.
Speaking of which, hey, Eravetta.
Yes, I'm Eravetta. I'm the party's the rogue. I do sneaky stuff. I like making shit and blowing up stuff recently. I'm real good at my job. We'll see.
We're hoping? Are you terrified, chat? Because I know I am.
I am, that's for sure.
I'm terrified of suffocating from laughing too hard.
Alright, the scrolls are in the stash.
I'm just waiting for Step to like something to go wrong and Step to totally abandon me and Eravetta to stand there and be like,
I knew that was coming. Nixie in the background, like I knew that was fucking coming.
You'll hear it. 'Cause I'm gonna mind link with you. You'll just hear Nixie, I fucked up.
It's how you know you fucked up.
Oh god. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
See, whenever someone says butterflies, I think the quantum butterflies from Discworld.
Don't know much about Discworld.
Well, the quantum butterflies are the embodiment of the idea of, you know, a butterfly flaps its wings, and on the other side of the world, a hurricane happens, and it has something to do with the butterfly.
It's like in that movie where there are the clones that are in the bunker that are clones of real people. To whatever that movie was called.
Them, us, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It could have been so much better if they didn't spoil it in like the first 5 minutes of the fucking film. But I think they did it
And
for
if
other
we just didn't
audiences.
spoil it for everyone else.
It's
Been out for
fine.
over 10 years.
Yeah, like it's an old movie. Also, sorry, chat. Titanic, the boat sinks.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know. I've never seen it.
Even if you've never seen it, if you freak out about that type of spoiler, it's like, bro.
Bro,
How
that's
could
literally,
you not know?
that's literally something. I don't know if it's still being taught, but I know it was taught during my high school days. That's literally something they teach in modern history. Don't even.
I thought they were
Shudder.
going to pull through and make it.
Considering
only
it's like
gone.
such a meme, you know, the iceberg and the Titanic and stuff. Can you imagine if this is some guy out there who just doesn't know?
Shadron's turn.
Yep.
Ah, yes, keep us on track. Hi, I am Capset. I play Shadran the Iron Alloy, a magically metal summoning wielding kineticist of what am I? I'm a Konrasu, some kind of weird orb that likes to make his own body.
Whoop.
Yeah, I do metal stuff and hopefully won't die as the party tank, or hopefully not be alive while everyone else dies because I'm too hard to hit. So everyone else gets killed.
I mean, that's one way to tank. I survived. No one else did, but I
I
survived.
did my job.
Perfect.
See, you're just describing every tank I've played in an MMO ever.
Yep. Well, I used
It's
to play.
whatever.
I was our tank in. Oh no, we didn't play Final Fantasy 14 together. I was the tank in that as well.
As for me, hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I'm Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation, but you don't have to worry about it, because by the looks of things, I'm going to be running 2 encounters at the same time tonight. So I think we all have enough to worry about.
We can
Pucker
do
up,
like,
motherfucker.
at the same time, you know. It's okay.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. But
I feel like maybe the height has a higher chance of going to shit. So maybe we start with the more
like-
successful plan.
yeah,
You know, the solution to having to run 2 accounts at the same
Well.
time. Oh no, a Balrog appears here.
Oh, God,
well,
you
there
and
goes one of
Balrogs.
these
The
guys.
whole house in the cliffside falls into the sea.
oh my God,
The whole house was a Balrog.
that house
Sorry, guys, nothing
mimic.
can possibly go wrong.
Kieran,
I've got the
find
rules.
all of the mimics.
House Hunter Mimic. Done deal.
The house is just a house hunter mimic with just a bunch of runes and shit on it. They just live in a mimic.
Oh my god, there's a 1%. Yep, that's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna act like Kieran. You guys
So-
have watched that anime. It's so
Anyway,
Who remembers what happened last week? Because there has been much discussion about it.
yes.
Nixie got healed.
Wrapped her up,
Yeah,
got her rest.
Nick-
Nick's dead.
Nixie got her curse lifted, got wrapped up and got harassed a little bit by Eravetta and teased a little bit by Eravetta.
Rude.
Just a touch.
So getting daylights out of me by offering to wrap me up.
I ate more pie, drunk more drink. Eravetta went on a sneaky beaky with Steps, the rogue that's totally not buttering her up.
Like a crumpet.
Did you call them steps?
Yeah, he's steps. He's steps.
Same Steps.
He's same step. Yeah, steps.
Stepper, steps. We understand.
Yeah.
And they went and did some scouting. They found that the Scarnettis are up to some dodgy shit. Shock horror. Found a whole bunch of undead in their mill. Shock horror. Honestly, if anyone expected them to be... if we had gotten in there and they were completely on the level, I'm pretty sure I would have said, well, we're all dreaming. This is a dream sequence. Made plans. We're going to try and out them in the middle of the day. We've got to go talk to the guard captain, and we're going to try and get her and pretty much just her, because I don't trust any of the other fucking guards to not rat us out. I'm going to do some sneaky ninja shit and try and expose the zombies to the guard captain. And then while that kicks up a whole bunch of fuss, we're going to hope that distracts the Scarnettis so Eravetta can do sneaky beaky rogue shit and yoink some stuff from their house with Steps, who again is definitely not using her or buttering her up.
Yep.
She's definitely not going to be left behind in the middle of the house by herself.
Fucking with them was just too enticing. She's a little bit blinded.
It's tempting. I get it.
And then Shadron's kind of just been like he offered to help and is now just being dragged into shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot to learn about how chaotic the group that you've just joined. They're Shadron, Nixie, and Misha, because I can't take Misha with me, are going to be trying to render support if, and let's be honest, when I inevitably fuck everything up and need saving.
Well, they have to. That's going to happen anyway. As soon as the doors open, shit's going to happen.
Well, yeah, no, look.
You know, I'm in a good spot when the ideal outcome is me still being in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. The doors could open and you could still be invisible. You might be fine.
Well, opening
Where's the
doors.
fun in that?
Are they? Is that a hostile action?
No, you said you hated that a moment ago.
I know. I am playing it up. But no, I do hate that shit. The whole invisibility. What cool place is a hostile action? Just use your fucking brain. Jeez.
Common sense.
I'm not gonna lie. For the longest time, I was that DM.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, it says if you do any of these things, you lose invisibility because I was a spiteful bitch.
Well, I mean,
these days, I'm more along Obscura.
Is it just a Pathfinder thing where it's not any action breaks it?
I mean,
I
no,
think,
even D&D
invisibility
has attacks.
Base invisibility in
It's like
Dungeons and
attack.
Dragons used to be you couldn't attack, and there was a very long list of actions that you couldn't do. I believe they streamlined it to
Like
be
even
more
some
like
actions that
Pathfinders.
weren't hostile were considered attacks.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
So-
either way, we're not talking about that system.
If you move more than half your speed in one movement, that's considered a hostile action and you lose invisibility. What the
Called an
fuck?
aggressive rush.
But I think we established. I didn't realize it was that late at night, so I think Drunik is going to probably, apart from we're actually obviously going to guard captain, but I think Drunik's going to see if he can sidle away for at least an hour in the woods to kind of collect himself.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah.
I have no encounters planned for you the next time you go into the woods. Literally, I don't. So you're fine.
See, I want to believe you because you're my mate, but I'm also a DM, and I know that one of the most fun things of being a DM is being full of shit.
Well, that's true, and also I'm pretty good at making stuff up on the spot as well. I'm not going to in this instance because we've already got too much to do.
What do you mean? More chaos. But yeah. So that's all the recaps.
Yeah.
So Eravetta and Shadron are crafting. Did I understand that correctly? Shadron's helping Eravetta craft.
If he wants to, he can make some manacles or something. But the other two, I just take 4 hours to make.
Yeah.
It doesn't change really much.
Yes,
Cool.
Shadron will have to have a chat with you at one point about crafting, because I can do some formulas. I don't know what formulas are yet, so I'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll talk about it later. It was something we discovered earlier today.
There's no rush. I mean, it's not like there's anything I particularly need anyway.
In that
I
case,
just need
does
the elemental plane.
Does Nixie want to accompany me while I go and talk to the guard captain, or is she still resting up?
I think I just had like a mild aneurysm that I didn't see the Vault Breaker harness in the shop before.
I told you about it before.
I didn't. I was so focused on making sure I was written out everything. Inventory to picks.
So yeah, Nixie, do you want to come along with me, or do you want to rest up?
I will be following you, sipping herbal tea.
Okay, that's fine.
Carry mugs.
I'm going to go and attempt to talk to the guard captain and let her know what we're doing.
All right.
Because the others are, I kind of picture that Eravetta's like so much shit to craft and is just like speedy spider crafting, just going super speed mode.
Can I get it?
Can you get what?
Can I get what Breaker Heart is, guys?
I don't give a shit about money. Go for it.
It's
That's my
expensive,
vote.
but
What's the Sarnas do?
it comes with higher tier thieves tools, some sort of crowbar thing, and a glass cutter.
It's basically a thieves kit that is like
on my
magically attached to the suit. So she can always have that on her. It's always on hand. And then if the tools
And it
break
does
or she
stealth
loses
checks
them,
as well.
they come back the next day.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Um,
Do it.
It's legitimately, I have characters in mind that I've played in the past. I'm like, fuck, that would have been really nice. Also, Pathfinder's pouch is pretty cool too, but
I will put the coin in a second. Chill the fuck out. Don't do that to me. I don't carry it on my person.
You saw it here, chat.
Um,
Eravetta's a broke bitch.
Did we ever doubt this? So yeah, I'm gonna wander off towards the guard garrison.
Yeah.
I do have Misha with me.
I mean, all of us should go, right? Do I?
Well, aren't you crafty?
Oh, I guess. Sure. You want to go talk to by yourself?
Well, that's what I was saying. I was gonna go do that, get that out of the way while you guys
Talking
crafty,
to
so we can just rest up and get
Wait,
into
you
it.
have the talkie skills?
You do?
Did you read what I posted in Discord?
I have the ability to talkie.
Did you read what I posted in Discord?
I was streaming, so no.
I was up there before you started streaming. You started streaming before. It was up there at 120.
Good. I've got it here. I've got my talking points. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I've got this.
Got your talking points? Yeah?
Yeah, I
He
got my
reads out the
talking.
part where it says "Don't mention the heist."
Oh, I got a little
By
note
the
here.
way, I'm not mentioning the heist. That's fine.
Heist? What heist?
Give what back?
I got this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nixie, you're going with them. Keep things going.
I feel like Eravetta's been like, oh god, he's gonna do the talking. She's giving like a sharp stick to Nixie, so whenever I'm about to fuck up, she just shabs me in the back.
Well, it's not hard.
That was the one that gave me the herbal tea to make sure I didn't follow you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I actually stocked up some of the shops, didn't I? But
Yes.
finding the captain's not difficult. You know where she is, usually. And in particular, she is kind of talking to some of the guards as you come in. She eyes all of you and kind of gestures towards her office, kind of assuming you're here for a reason.
Yeah, I'll follow her to the office. Misha, however, is going to once like myself because the other two are crafting, right? Or is Shadrin coming along? I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Who's coming with
Sharon's.
me?
I think Sharon's
I'll
coming
stay
along.
crafting.
Stay
Yeah, I can
crafting?
come along. I'll come along. I don't have much to craft. I'll come along.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when we go in there, which that works well because I can just say you're already scouting. It's fine. When we're all in the room, he's going to give Misha a look, and she is going to just sit. Like once we close the door behind, she's just going to sit against the door. Because good luck listening to a door where there's a giant bear in front of it. And yeah, I'll follow her in.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make that pun. It's too easy.
No, make the pun.
What, you've...
God,
Speed.
God, we await.
Yeah?
We await.
Well, so you're saying that the people will barely be able to hear anything?
I was thinking, come on, that would count. That would barely count as insulation.
Yeah.
Yes, two pun people. Yes.
So I take psychic damage, right? Anyway,
I just choked on my coffee. I hope you're proud.
yeah, just kill Ish in the background.
Look, the
it's fine.
eavesdropping is going to go poorly for him.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll kind of be like, I got some stuff to discuss with you.
Okay.
So I'm not good at the whole beating around the bush thing. So you know how the Scarnettis are a bag of dicks?
I'm aware that they have a less than favorable viewpoint, yes. Or at least people look at them negatively.
I know, you're gonna be civil and like, don't worry, I'll be rude for you. Anyway, so you know how we're investigating some of the nastiness going on, hence the big fiery horse and why we dealt with that.
Yeah.
We may or may not be a little bit suspicious of the Scarnettis kind of being involved in some way in that crap. Again, due to being a bag of dicks. Very reliable information. Like, you could almost say eyewitness accounts from people that I actually intrinsically trust have found that they're up to some really dodgy shit in the mill. Involving undead.
Which mill would this be?
It's just the Scarnetti mill.
The one in town?
The one on the river. That was the one that you investigated, right? Wasn't the lumber mill out of town?
Correct.
Right? Cool.
She's just
so
in character, she's just double checking. Because as you say this, she goes over to her filing cabinet, pulls out a couple of files and starts going through them.
Yeah.
The Scarnetti mill was last inspected 3 months ago. They're not due for another 3 months.
Cool. So, well, let's just say we as a third party, because we'd heard about some missing people in town, right? There's missing persons, all that kind of crap.
Yes.
We heard through the grapevine that we might be able to find said people at the Scarnetti mill. So, in our investigations of all the bad shit that's going on, as we've been charged to do, we had a gander inside, and we found zombies that may or may not be said missing people.
And perhaps when we're there, we can find this bag of male penises that have been missing as well, that you mentioned.
He's new.
There's a slight look, and she goes, "Oh, bag of dicks, gotcha."
Yeah.
Nixie's going to punch him.
I don't worry, I'm teaching him. It's fine.
There was no mention of this in the briefing.
Okay.
Shattered, buddy. I'll explain it later.
Sadri, I need you to be quiet for a second.
You'll learn some stuff. It's fine.
Very well.
But yeah, so long story short, I need to obviously go and what's the word that you guys use in the legal circles? Verify? Is that the word? The information that I've been given in our investigations.
Yeah.
Because undead, you're aware of how there's a whole bunch of shit that's been going on and may still go on. I'm assuming you've been briefed by the mayor. To
a degree, yes. I've been informed that you're investigating the pit.
Yes. So the information that might directly relate to some of that shit going on with the pit. So I might, in my investigations, reveal certain, undead shits. Yeah, that's the word. That'll work. And I'm assuming if there's people using undead labor in town and potentially producing not what they're meant to be and questionable bad shit, namely bone meal, out of potentially missing people, I'm assuming you'd want to know about that, potentially witness it, right?
Potentially, yes. 1 second, though. She turns to you, Nixie. I thought he said that he's not one for beating around the bush.
I'm trying to be civil. Fuck it. All right. See, this is what I get when I try to be civil. All right. Long story short, I need you to come and witness that there's zombies in the fucking building when I open the doors and reveal that there's fucking zombies in the building because I'm just an adventurer and I don't want people to go, he's full of shit. They respect you.
See, you could have said that.
He did beat around the bush, yes.
Yeah.
People, see, I keep getting told that I'm too fucking blunt. All right, fuck it. I'll just be blunt.
That's not the same as blood. You just went round in circles for a whole 3 minutes.
In his mind, it is the same. Jurnik has no social training.
Jurnik, please try to be more succinct next time. We are wasting precious moments.
Easy done. Yeah, so I don't know who's on your payroll is on their payroll, so we'd have to keep it hush-hush. But if you wanted, say, during midday when the sun's nice and high, they can't fucking hide shit, be nearby so that when I open the doors, if there's zombies there, you can see the fucking zombies so that I've got a credible witness, that would be great.
All right, I can have lunch around that time.
Brilliant. Our sneaky one's going to be providing scouting and oversight from nearby. So she'll be keeping an eye on all that kind of stuff.
All right. Just
but yeah,
understand if this comes to nothing, it will look bad on all of you.
We understand.
All right.
Well, if it comes, yeah. Luckily, I'm already known as a drunk. So if it comes to nothing and my compatriots aren't involved, then, you know, I just look like an idiot, which apparently everyone thinks I am anyway. So that's fine. I'll just go into the woods and go hunting. It's fine. All right, good deal. I would probably say don't bring any of your guards along unless you really, really fucking trust them not to jig up, because if the Scarnettis find out what we're up to, they're gonna bury everything.
I'm going to keep the patrols as normal.
Brilliant. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. Good deal. See you tomorrow. And he's just gonna storm out. He's a little grumpy. He was trying to be. He was doing what he thought was called civility.
I think it's funny because you said at the start, "I'm not one to beat around the bush," and then that's what you did.
See, but you thought
Dictionary
you did that.
terms.
His meaning of that is I'm not one to beat around the bush, so here goes. Yeah, he thought he was being what's the word? Tactful?
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Never in my 100-odd fucking years of life. That's the first time he's tried that. Evidently, he's not impressed with it. He won't do it again.
Tried something once, didn't work out. Never trying it again.
Yep. 100%. It failed. He's done.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back to being an asshole. But yeah, he's just gonna go. I fucking need to go hunting. Fucking civility crap. Just gonna open the door, and be like, Nisha, we're going fishing.
As Drunic storms out, she turns to you, Nixie, and Shadron. Something to understand. This town has a very uncomfortable relationship with the undead.
I understand.
There are rumors of ghouls pretty much constant, and a lot of those rumors are in fact founded. So we have to be very careful of causing too much of a panic.
Yes.
Understood.
Well, as long as that's understood, I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you for informing us. We will keep the rumors to obey, obviously, by not letting other people know.
Small towns. Fast for rumors.
Yes. Which is why we came to you and nobody else.
It's appreciated.
Therefore, if rumors start, we know where they will be starting.
Yes.
And then you'll look at Nixie and you get the feeling that he's trying to give her a wink.
Yeah.
As much as the Conrasu can.
Nixie's gonna chuckle, and then she says,
The orb just dims for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
As Drunek's like halfway out the door, he's gonna stop for a minute and be like, "Wait a second," and he wants to walk back in. I want to go to the holding cells,
Yeah,
and he wants to go see if that guy's still there.
he's still there.
Cool. Is he asleep or is he just sitting there?
He'd be snoozing this time of day.
Cool. I'm gonna kick
Evening.
the bars
He wakes up.
to wake him up. Oh, good. You're not dead. Stay that way. And then he's gonna leave. That's all he wanted to do.
As you turn around and get to the corridor, Shadron's standing there with his fishing rod that he's already pulled out of his chest, and he goes, "Shall we go fishing then?"
Oh, we can do that. But I need drinks. I'm not dealing with stuff with that sober. And he's gonna wander off back up to the White Deer and see if he can get like a little pony kick.
Yeah, that's easy done.
Yep. And then I'm wandering across town this bridge and I'm going fishing.
Easy done. Well, Eravetta, I know you're crafting,
Yes.
but I'm guessing no one else had anything really to do with the evening?
Rest up.
Nixie?
I still can't do the thing yet because it hasn't been discovered. Never mind. I can't do the thingy.
Matt?
I will see if they need help with the blessing of the rock.
The blessing is almost completed, but they'll take your assistance, even if it's only for a couple of hours.
Cool.
I'm not going to make you roll for it. I've done the skill challenges for that for you. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, then if they didn't need me, then I was going to go train with Monarch.
Yep.
Can as we're like going along Undercliff Way, towards Sands Bridge,
Yeah.
can Drunek just he's not gonna like start screaming it, but he's gonna do his typical, grumpy dwarf grumbling.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm going hunting for a couple of days, I'm taking a break, fuck this shit. I'll be back in a few. And he's gonna kind of like, as we get out of town, he's gonna be like, Shadron. It's like, I figured I might, see if anyone was listening.
Yes, a cover is smart considering you are going to be moving in the shadows.
But yeah, just during the night, because I'm going to do my normal thing where I sleep out in the woods.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to do is, I'm assuming Shadron's going to return to town, or is Shadron staying out in the woods with me?
I'll only stay out in the woods depending on how drunk you get, because if you become too inebriated, he will guard your sleeping
Oh,
tree.
he's gonna get perfectly functional Drunek drunk. So
Okay, that's fine then.
Only like 6 tankards. But what I want to do is after I quote unquote settle down for the night, Drunek is going to kind of try and do his rangery thing in the woods.
Yeah.
And he's actually going to try and slink off and set up kind of stealth off and set up another campsite somewhere. So just in case there is anyone following me, he's going to try and lose them and cover his tracks.
Yep.
And do a cold camp somewhere else so that basically if anyone's following me, he's going to hope to ditch them
Yeah.
ahead of tomorrow.
If such is the case.
Yes. Do you let me do a stealth roll or just leave it?
It'll be against your stealth DC if it comes up.
Okay,
So you
cool.
don't need to
Gotcha,
roll for
gotcha.
that. It's just they
Okay,
will be
cool.
doing perception checks against your stealth DC.
I've been reading too much D&D TV lately. I'm back in the mind of contested checks for everything.
Oh, you're fine. Well, if that is the case then, the rest of the evening will pass without incident. And the morning will come. If no one wants to do anything specifically with the morning, we will move on to midday.
I would like to get in touch with Step
Yep.
to let him know the plan.
Yep.
And what we've decided. Has he determined a way to get through the door?
When you get into contact with him, he says, "Oh, I've worked out a way inside."
Okay. I've prepped a few things, between the group and everything. So we'll be mind linked with them to keep on schedule and know what's happening. But I've got a scroll of invisibility, so that should help.
Aye.
Anything else I should be worried about inside? Because we couldn't really scout inside.
Well, no. I've got a general idea of how the whole thing's laid out.
Okay.
I know we're going to be going to the master office or / master bedroom, because that's where the iron is. But other than that, a lot of it's going to be playing by ear.
Okay. Well, I have a pinger.
Yeah.
A trap sense of sorts.
Yep.
So that should at least come in handy for that. Hopefully it's less guarded on the inside than it is on the outside.
Oh,
Questionable.
I'm not sure about that.
I mean, maybe they're just so up their nose that they just don't like people walking around inside their house.
I think that'll be more the case.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. Well, everyone else has sort of got what they're gonna do. Do we know where the Scannettis will be around midday?
Well, as far as I'm aware, they're probably going to be in the manor.
So we hope that the mill thing will drag them out.
That's the hope at the very least.
Okay. Okie dokie. There's not much more prep we can do.
Yep.
just we'll run in, see how hopefully everything goes well on their side, and we get out of the manor alive. If you leave me there by myself or run, I will kill you.
Well, do you have a way out?
What do you mean? Apart from legging it?
I mean, legging. If you're good at legging it.
I have normal legging abilities, I would think.
I mean, you don't have normal legging abilities. I think you got something a little bit better than most people have.
Do I?
You got an extra 6 if it comes down to it.
Okay, so this is me, Tara, stupid.
Yeah.
Do I? What's extra 6?
Extra 6 legs.
You're a spider.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
He doesn't know that.
I just look at him, I go, that doesn't help.
Wait, you're not faster when you're a spider?
Literally the only benefit I get, I think, is climbing.
Well, see, that might be able to help you. Also, they're not expecting to see a giant spider.
Do you have I've seen him disappear and reappear. I only have one. Oh, maybe I could just buy a second invisibility scroll. That might just be better. I might do that just in case. But I've seen you go like poof and stuff. Is that just invisibility or?
Oh, it's a mixture of a couple of things. Teleportation mostly.
See that? I have like a very short version of that.
Sometimes I just blend in with the rest of the crowd. But that's part of the way I want to get in.
Blending in?
8-leg inability.
Do you have like
Wait,
a disguise kit or something you can use?
I don't have a disguise kit, but I have like show him the cloak that does help get in. Like it gives a boost to whatchamacallit.
Blending in.
No. Pretending to be impersonate.
Oh,
a forgettable
perfect.
background character, but it's only a +1.
No, that'll be perfect.
So that's the plan. See, this is why we need to discuss, because we're just walking in.
Kind of.
Okay, we're partners at this point. You gotta be more detailed. You cannot be vague.
I feel
No, making me think. Just say it. What are we walking in? What is your plan?
All right. I'm not sure.
I laid out this giant plan for the thingy and explained it to him, and then I'm like, "What's your plan?" And he's like, "Yes." God damn it.
Give me a perception check, because you're asking a lot of questions.
Okay.
Or at least you're making a lot of statements, so I do kind of want you to do a perception check.
I'm just gonna say it's gonna turn out that this is actually the brother, the magic-y brother. He's just been disguising himself the whole time.
He's trying to catch me out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's all a trap.
Well, then I'm fucked. Is this a trap? Can I add Trap Finder?
No. Oh, it's a good roll. It's a good
25.
roll. You get the feeling
Nearly a 4.
this isn't a trap. This is entrapment. You get the feeling he's kind of testing you.
Testing me.
Yeah. Just, seeing what you're capable of. What you can and can't do. Just kind of gauging your ability.
Sometimes, people could just ask. It can be so much easier.
That's not very
I think Eravetta is starting to see this guy as a little theatrical.
Look, he is a little bit... He has a little bit of theater kid energy about him, not gonna lie.
Yeah, she doesn't hate it, but it's like, dude, it's like Drew talking to the guard. You're going around, but not giving me anything.
So, I'm not sure how much you know about the rich folk with their security measures and stuff like that.
Absolutely nil. So,
warding a mansion is a very expensive prospect. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't want the alarms going off every single time one of your family members walks in and out. Likewise, you don't want the alarms going off whenever your staff are coming in and out. Mm-hmm. So instead of putting in an exception for every single individual, because sometimes the staff will change and other people will come in and out, they usually give staff members some sort of token.
That's something I was going to ask you about, whether we need to get some sort of pass key or a thing from staff, or hell, take it off Han because he's an idiot. But you have staff in mind, or have procured one of these?
Well, I figured there's plenty of their bugs and gods kind of just floating about. We just pick one of them, give them a birthday special. A birthday special is, dragging him into dragging him into a alleyway and knocking them out and stripping them of their clothes.
I like that you had to explain it because of my silence.
Yeah, you're fine. It's a thieves' cant thing.
Okay.
Literally leaving them in their birthday suit.
Do we have a prospect for that somewhere, or just somewhere near the mansion?
Near the mansion, I think.
Go. Okay. Do we need 1, 2, or just one amongst us?
I think we'll need to grab 2, but I'm not particularly worried about it. They usually walk around in pairs anyway.
Okay. So, go there, bag 2 guys. Do you know what they look like? Did that guy have anything? Did he have something on him?
The tokens?
The guy that we captured and put in the jail cell.
Oh.
We took his shit.
Oh, look, it was probably something innocuous. It would have been easy to miss it. Probably.
I have all his shit. I didn't even write down the shirt, but I have his shit.
Do you want to empty out the stuff for Steph?
Sure. Sure.
He picks out
I'm keeping that shirt though.
It's a nice shirt. He picks out a small wooden token, not much bigger than a coin,
Okay.
and he holds that and goes, "Yeah, no, that'd be it."
Damn, if I had known, I would have grabbed them off the rest of the guys that tried to kill us.
Well, it's not exactly an open secret.
That's good to know for now. Yeah, the rest of the bodies are gone, so we will still have to grab another guy, but that's easier, one rather than two.
Because the tokens are usually designed in such a way as to be innocuous. You know, no one's going to notice it, so people just get thrown out, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But that's good. All right, so we have one that we need to procure close by. Better than having two bodies, just one is better. So that's good. And then we just pretend to be some staff. And she like pulls on her braids. I'm pretty recognizable.
Well, you got a cloak that helps you blend in, don't you?
Yeah, but could you do some disguising on me?
I mean, I could. Do you want
Take
me
a shot.
Take a shot?
Because like, look, this guy's cloak could do so much, and then she like, we got the bright green hair. I don't think it could do that much.
Well, look, the main thing that we're gonna need is probably more uniform. Because we put you in like a hood or one of those hats the maids wear, you'll be fine. That's unless you want to go in as a guard. But if you're trying to hide that hair of yours, put you in a maid's hat, you'll be good as gold.
Okay. Wait, where are we gonna get those?
Ooh.
Gonna bash a maid over the head on the outskirts? I don't think so.
Oh, perish the thought.
Do you just have one of those on you? She gives like a look.
He reaches into his coat and pulls out a maid's outfit.
Oh my god.
And to be clear for chat, we're talking a normal maid's outfit.
Thank god.
Not one of the sexy ones.
Also, Eravetta will speak none of this to her group.
But I wanted to see her in a sexy maid's outfit.
They will never know she was wearing a maid's costume.
And Nixie will draw it and keep it in her phone.
Nixie has a vision.
Ah.
Desmond decides to give her this one blessing.
Eravetta specifically goes, I'm never telling Nixie, and Desmond goes, oh really?
Oh really? You flirted with my
Well.
Fuck you.
But like literally, she will look at him and just give him a look. You just carry. Have you worn that?
Have I worn that? Oh no, don't have the right body shape for it.
You just carry it around?
Oh, I carry a lot of outfits on me.
I'm sorry.
Like, give me a minute now. Put it on.
What is the weirdest? Like, what's the wildest you got?
A wildest?
Like, that's pretty like mid, but
What?
what's the wildest outfit you got in there? She's like leaning in. She's like really curious.
I've got a Gebian noble outfit. That's pretty ostentatious.
What is that?
They're undead folk.
Oh,
So they have a tendency to wear like bright colors and that kind of thing to kind of take away from the pale pallor of their skin.
that's pretty. That's complimentary, I guess. Okay. Have you worn that?
Not recently.
Are clothes just your thing?
No, disguises are my thing.
Okay.
Well, they're part of my thing. I got a couple of tricks up my sleeves.
I mean, I feel like it's normal to have multiple things, so it's okay.
Yeah. I can be more than one thing. I contain multitudes.
Okay, I'll wear that, but don't ever tell anyone.
Secret safe with me.
Just gives them an eye. Like, they will never find out. Literally, I can just imagine Nixie messaging Eravetta during the heist, and Eravetta's wearing the maid costume, and she gets like, Like, you know, when you hold your
Yeah.
breath, but then you realize that they're not in the room, so it's
They
fine.
can't see me. This is fine.
Okay.
Like
cool.
when you
Yeah,
get a
so
phone
I-
call in the shower and you put a towel on despite the fact that they can't see you.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, she will finish wrapping up and prepping. That seems good. Got an actual plan in her head now, which is good.
Yeah.
She will say, at the moment, my only escape is to throw myself into the sea. Don't know how that will go, but we'll see.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Look, you seem capable. I wouldn't have come to you otherwise. Just looking at chat, you're fine.
Wet maid. I'm not gonna jump out of the window in the maid's costume. Damn.
Damn.
What if you ran out of time and couldn't change?
I'm gonna give it back to him before we leave. Damn.
Now,
Just me running out of the mansion in a maid's costume.
now, before you go putting that on,
daylight.
you do need to be aware. And he points out several fasteners along the side of the maid's costume. That's if you need to get it off in a hurry.
Okay, cool. I thought that was like cautionary thing that you were gonna point out. I was gonna be like, eh.
Well, it can be a little bit awkward if you don't know they're there.
Okay.
You know, your finger slips or something like that, and all of a sudden you're naked in front of everyone. Super awkward.
Sure. Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep quiet.
Well,
Do it with it.
considering that, how about... We'll zoom it in a little bit more. That. I mean, look, posing as strippers wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Oh, is this the mill? Okay, just before.
Yeah.
So before we separate,
Yeah.
because I want to mind liquid Nixie, it is concentrate.
Yep.
Invisibility is in concentrate, right?
Correct. I believe
I
it
don't
just
have
lost.
anything else that's concentrate.
So concentrate is only going to be affected if you're either stupefied for some reason, if you're knocked unconscious,
Okay.
or you go into a rage.
Okay, so I can I concentrate on multiple things? No.
I believe so. You can.
Okay. All right. So then that's fine. Because I was wondering whether I
You
should
just-
get Nixie to do it on me, but
The usual
if-
thing
if
is you
it
can't
doesn't matter.
sustain more than one thing. But if it's just concentrate, it's
So
mostly
sustain
for
is something
barbarians.
else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will cast Mind Link on between me and Nixie
Yep.
so that we can converse. It lasts for how long? 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it's not gonna work.
It's fine. 10 minutes and then I rush away. Fucking never mind. But it's better for you guys anyway.
Look, for the purposes of this, I'm more than happy to kind of extend it out a little bit. You're fine.
Like I can pay a little extra gold for a longer version.
I think I mentioned earlier the earrings. I will actually do them up.
That'll be fun.
Two things.
Yes, Jurdik.
One, you might have to pick the most relevant spot for Dronek to be.
Yeah.
Because he's going there from the woods.
Yep.
He's because he wants to kind of he's off in the woods doing, whatever the fuck.
Well, let me describe it a little bit. As you kind of come up to the mill, it's set a little bit off the street. Like, you can still pretty well see the street from here, but you can tell it's kind of been set off a little bit and has its own canal kind of going past in order for the water to flow and everything else like that. And as you get closer, you can see the Scarnetti thugs standing around milling. You could obviously tell that some of them are kind of doing busy work. Obviously, some loading and offloading that doesn't really need to be done. I should also mention that although there are like bones strewn about on this map, particularly here, you cannot see them.
Yeah, they're not there.
Yeah.
I was also going to quickly ask, out of character,
Yeah.
is this a 2-minute tabletop map?
Champeku.
Ah.
Speaking of.
I was looking at going, I recognize some of the assets. I'm like, fuck, they do good work. So yeah, he's basically approached this from the woods.
Yep.
So I don't know where the most relevant area would be for him to have snuck in.
I'm happy for you to be pretty much approaching from anywhere that you want. You've put the effort in.
How kind of rushy is the river? Is it something that he can fairly easily swim across?
I'm not going to make you roll for it.
All right, he's gonna try. I think I'll try and approach from because I can't. If I'm over here, I can't really see. Oh, there's a wall there apparently. Can I approach from over here? And he's gonna try and swim in because it doesn't look like there's any kind of guard presence behind the mill.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Yeah, because I kind of picture that he probably's gone up and down the bank inside the tree line, kind of trying to find the best angle to approach. He knows how to stalk prey.
Yeah.
He's treating this like he's hunting soul.
And you kind of are.
Yeah, so I'll be up here then, if you could move me, because I can't move up here, unfortunately.
Where are you moving? Give me a ping.
Boop. The top left corner.
Top left. There we go.
Yeah, that little shore. Misha has been commanded that she is to back up Shadrin and Nixie. Priority, protect Nixie.
Oh, you're running into trees.
Yes. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Because Shadrin can look after himself, and we always protect the white mage. So Nixie has a bear guard at the moment.
Oh, fair enough then.
But yeah, he's going to be trying to find the best way in.
Yep.
And he's been kind of identifying, okay, where do I see guard presence and all that kind of stuff? Where are they patrolling? You know, like typical video game where you sit there and you watch them for a minute and you watch the path they're taking.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
Doing like a Horizon Zero Dawn.
Give me a perception check.
Well, you can do that.
Because you're kind of doing like the gauging and stuff like that.
I'm pretty good at those perception things.
For a ranger, I'd hope you are. 25?
Yeah, 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that.
By the looks of things, there's no real patrol routes. The gods here are... It's not so much that they're there for show. They're there for a specific reason. But they also don't seem too concerned about people approaching too much.
Okay. Drunek's gonna kind of focus on trying to just very quietly, kind of doing that. When people they go under the surface of water, there's really gentle motion not to disturb the water too much.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and sneak across here.
Yeah.
And rather than trying to climb up slippery fucking stones, if he's seen no one really around the actual mill, like the wheel,
yeah,
he's going to try and use the wheel to get up there. He'll just grab onto one of the wheels and do one of those stereotypical moments of let the wheel pull him up.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey dwarf, scale 1 to 10, how much have you wanted to do this all your life?
7.
There we go.
But yeah, no, Judex, he's just gonna kind of swim over it, grab onto the thing, and see if he can, because normally mills where the wheel is, there's generally a fairly big opening for the axles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Drunic, give me a stealth check. I'm not gonna make you roll athletics because that's fine.
I am going to use my hero point and re-roll that.
Yeah. Well, you do have 2 of them. Chat gave you 1.
Not much better, but it's a little bit better. 21.
21. And now I check that against their perception.
Don't think I have anything that helps me in that regard.
All right, you can move across the river.
Cool. So he's going to kind of come here. I'm assuming based on water flow that there's probably some kind of opening that he can duck through here.
You don't have to give him more hero points inside, but I'm sure he appreciates it.
More hero points for when I inevitably fuck everything up. But yeah, he's going to try and swim underneath the thing, grab onto the thing and get up the top.
Yep.
and then he wants to slip inside.
Fair enough.
Jimmy doesn't see anything.
Well, while you're doing that, Shadran and Nixie, what are you two doing?
I figured we'd just be waiting for the doors to open, so we want to make sure we're in vision of it, which I think we are. I'm kind of like tucked up next to a tree, leaning on it and checking it out.
Yeah.
Well, we are pretty far. Maybe we can like sit on the bridge and dangle our feet over and pretend we're just having a fancy time.
Because I'm assuming whilst that road looks fairly, like serene and undisturbed, it's a little bit more...
Oh, it gets activity.
Yeah, it's not common for people to stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can almost jump. I could probably jump and land on the boat.
That would probably draw their attention, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to think if I had to get there quickly, what's the most direct route?
We know the guard
Like
captain's going to be
eyes.
somewhere around here. She's like, I did point out that I wanted her to be able to see when I open the doors.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining she's going to be here somewhere. So probably being near there wouldn't be a bad idea.
She's sitting at a cafe nearby,
Okay.
kind of overlooking the situation. She's got a good eyesight of everything going on.
Yeah. You'd imagine so as a guard captain. Yeah.
She's also in more casual clothes.
Ooh, what's she wearing?
Normal clothing,
For me, the
damn it.
audience. For me, the audience.
No, she's just kind of wearing normal clothing.
Yeah, I reckon you guys should probably try and be like up here somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, all right. We can walk
one
across to the other
heard
side
it.
at least.
Pretending to admire fish under the bridge.
And no one heard.
Well, because
Great.
yeah, I think you might have been muted-ish, or you might.
No. I made a really bad joke. I'm glad no one heard.
Okay.
Because like, if you're like here, within 2 movements, you're in there, and Nixie's like within 1 movement, she's in range of her spells and shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's enough that like you're not on their doorstep, but kind of.
Yeah,
them
well,
to
we'll just
shove.
be walking across. I mean, I guess if you take a long time and it looks awkward with us just standing here, there's some trees here. Maybe we can walk across and then double back.
Yeah.
Also
there's
an
cover.
option.
Yeah.
Try and be stealthy like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your fishing rod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got fish. They know that you fish. You've been seen fishing with Juno a couple times.
I'll just hop up and sit on the edge here, and I'll be like throwing a fishing rod
Yeah.
onto the far side.
Just doing some casual fishing.
Yeah.
Misha like just curled, like lay down and just have a snooze.
Hmm.
Very
Nixie will
nonchalant.
Nixie will lean up against Misha and look like she's writing in her book. She's really drawing a description of how many enemies are there.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
I'm allowed to roll dice. Jeez. No need to be paranoid. Well,
But I am paranoid.
Trunic,
Yes.
you're trying to get access into the actual building itself.
Yes, I am.
There is a way in. I am going to need you to squeeze in, though. So I am going to
That's
need you to
fine.
do an acrobatics check.
It's not me just like triple checking my fucking inventory for anything that might help.
Oil, grease.
Yeah, don't have any of those. Acrobatics, you said?
Yep.
Squeeze. Oh, hang on. That's the description.
I'll be
Roll the
right back.
dice.
Sorry.
Oh, good. We're about to go for a break anyway.
20?
You've actually got some moves. You're actually trained at acrobatics?
Yeah.
I must admit, I'm a little bit surprised.
I've trained in the few things.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
All right. Well, I'm going to drag you into the internal screen.
Go for it.
I'm guessing you're going to be taking your invisibility potion at this point.
Yes. Yes. I am definitely taking my invisibility potion. He is, just for good measure, he's going to stay up high as well, as much as he can, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Is this another one of their maps?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm DM nerding out. I'm seeing maps going, ooh, pretty.
This is the internal version of the external map you were just on.
So good. Really should start using pre-written ones. All right, so yeah, I'm up here. So we're immediately. I'm assuming the doors up here are just to that, like that stone bit that I saw before.
Yeah. To the kind of the back area. Front doors. Front doors
so
there.
I can
back there.
From where I am, I can see 2 of the zombies.
Yep.
And 2 of the thugs. Do they just look like run-of-the-mill thugs, or do either of them kind of stand apart a bit?
Give me a perception check.
I can do that.
Ooh.
I remember where perception is on my fucking board. There it is. I always forget it's like up the top. 23.
23?
Yeah.
So before I answer your question, how much time are you spending to check? Because you know this potion has a duration on it.
Yeah, I'm assuming Eravetta would have told him how much time he had to.
As the GM,
Which potion is this?
invisibility. As the GM,
It's 10 minutes still.
yeah. I was pretty sure it was 10 minutes. If it was going to be the 1 minute variant, I was going to say it's 10 minutes.
By the way, I don't know how Misha got in here, but Misha's in here.
I figured Misha Cam.
Oh, yes. Good idea. I've got Drunic Cam, but that's fine. Yeah, Misha Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Misha's there. That's fine.
Now, to help describe the situation a little bit more, although I have the 4 tokens there are more people, more staff around here. There's only another like 3 or 4, but they seem to be like normal living people who just work here.
Yeah, they're in like non-relevant. Like they're non-relevants.
Yeah. If a fight breaks out, they're just going to get out of the way as quickly as possible. But
yeah, typical villager deal.
Yeah, but it's to let you know that there are other people here. Now, if you spend like a minute or 2 to check.
Yeah, he's not gonna like sit here for a half an hour, but he's definitely not. He knows not to rush. You don't rush hard.
At some
Take a few
point,
minutes.
you see one of the zombies about to tip in, like this one down here. Kind of about to tip in and get ground up with the rest of the bones. And you see the thug over here kind of look over as it's starting to tip over. And you see him hold his hand up, revealing what looks to be a metal bangle of some sort. And he kind of just yanks it, like, towards himself, and the zombie gets pulled back.
Like an issued command, or like almost like a telekinetic, like a tether?
Kind of like a command. Okay. It's kind of a weird mix of both. You're not 100% sure how necromancy works.
So assuming that the zombies are less than perceptive and focused on their individual tasks, this guy, is he just tinkering away at this workbench? Like otherwise, apart from stopping that guy, or is he?
He's kind of just sitting down. You get the feeling he's got the supervisor role. So every now and again he'll be tinkering or working on something, but turning around, keeping an eye on things, mostly to stop the zombie from tumbling into the container again.
The one up the north, is that at a higher level, or is that about the same level? Like, is he watching
same
over,
level,
or is he doing shit? Okay,
same level. He's more supervising the actual staff.
Okay. Just quickly before he starts moving, can Drunic cast his eyes out? And he's going to just quickly see. Does he doesn't know a lot about magic, but does he see any other kind of rune things in here, like, you know, like some kind of ward that might bound the zombies in here, or does it look like it's pretty much by these controller guys?
By the looks of things, it's just attached to the controller guys.
Okay.
One thug per zombie.
One thug per zombie. Okay. Just deciding whether or not I should. I think I should just go for the door, honestly.
Yeah.
Does Drunic think he could reliably get across these gears and onto these boxes, or does he think he's going to have to kind of hop around this middle bit?
I'll let you know now.
Yep.
You're going to be balancing either way.
Yep.
And the DC won't change.
Okay. Well, then, just for the fucking cool factor,
Yeah.
he's gonna. I'm gonna try and run across the gears and kind of quietly get onto the box. Like, you know how, like, kind of when you jump across a gap, you can kind of steady yourself against the wall as you're doing it
Yeah.
to slow down the momentum. Yeah, he's gonna try and get down to here, near where Misha Cam is.
Well, this is going to be a balance check as you're kind of going across narrow surfaces and moving surfaces. So I will get you to do acrobatics.
On if I'm ever gonna roll a natural 20.
Oh,
He's good.
Manifestation!
you
Manifest
called it
destiny,
everything.
bitch.
What the fuck? Yeah, right. Because at this point, I'm not bothering with stealth checks. You're invisible. These guys don't have any like extra sensory things, so it's just a matter of whether you get crushed yourself. Right,
I was
Grogan?
gonna say, because it would be quite noisy in here too, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like the gears are moving and everything else like that. It's a kind of the horrible sound of bones just cracking over and over again as it gets turned into bone meal.
Oh.
But yeah, natural 20, well done. Now I can see that there are some walls there, so I'll drag you across.
Yeah. So he's just going to just kind of like hop along the gears and then just kind of try and land fairly. Obviously, he's not too worried about being ridiculously silent, but like being quiet.
You don't want to fall back in.
Yeah. Now, from this eye line, I'm going to try and sneak over to here.
Yep.
Right next to the thing. How long have I got on my invisibility?
Oh, you got a natural 20 there. So I'm going to say like 8 minutes, maybe more.
Okay, so it was very much he just like fucking skipped across the fucking gears.
Oh, absolutely. Like gears are moving, you're timing it between the spokes. Like this is you in your element. The most tragic thing is that there is no one here to witness it.
No one would believe me anyway. Jurdic knows that. Can I look at the lock? How robust of it? Well, is it even locked?
It's not locked. It's just closed. Like it is currently work happening. There are people guarding out front. Like they have no reason to lock it. The back door is probably locked.
Cool. Now, these thugs were fair. Like they weren't ridiculously tanky, but they were relatively a bit more robust than your run-of-the-mill dude, weren't they?
They had
because we
moves,
fought them previously. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be able to silently take one of these fuckers out. At least not without dropping my invisibility.
Correct.
Yes.
I have, just as a reminder, I do have the house rule that if you're in a situation like this and you manage to like land the hit on someone, you can usually knock them out if they're a lower level than you.
How much attention was this guy up here paying?
He seems to be not paying too much attention to the work area in the center, mostly at the staff that are working. You get the feeling that it's like one staff member per half.
Yeah, I've got two thoughts. It's either knock him out, take the bangle, and then open the doors, and that way he can't command the thing to like just jump off the fucking edge.
Yeah.
But that's risky. Or open the door, which is safer, but then we've got to hope the guard captain can see in the building before they just, throw them in the...
Yeah.
I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak up behind this guy.
All right.
And he's going to pull out his hammer.
Yep.
And he's going to just basically, you know, aim for that sweet spot in the side of the skull.
Yep.
And try and just kind of, he's going to try and do that thing where you, like, you knock them out on the side, but then you, like, as they tumble to the side, you catch them.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to try and knock this fucker out.
All right. Lethal, non-lethal.
Oh, as much as he'd like to do non-lethal, it probably looks better than Guard Captain if we don't kill them. Yeah, he's going to just try non-lethal.
All right. Roll to hit. Like I said, you don't so much worrying
Manifest
about...
testing?
Manifest?
Not quite, but 25. We'll take a 25. That's fine.
Yeah?
It's a hit.
Yeah?
Yeah, so he's going to just try and...
Also, I think Drunic has 3 points.
Oh, no, he used one earlier.
Oh,
yeah, I used one before. Yeah. I used one when I was swimming.
Well...
Yeah, he's going to just kind of...
You give him the strike across the noggin.
Yep.
This drops your invisibility, because hostile action.
Yep.
So I am going to need that stealth check from you now.
That's fine. Because yeah, he's just trying to like knock him out, and then you know how like you're going to go with the body to like lower it to the ground so it doesn't make a big noise. So
Yep.
I guess he's also kind of crouching as part of the action.
Yep.
But stealth.
Oh,
We take
look at that. Look at that.
We take that. 31.
Well, you're also able to take the bangle.
Brilliant.
And you managed to position him in such a way as it looks like he's just kind of slumped over the desk sleeping.
It's what's that cheesy ass fucking spy movie that came out last couple of years with Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Where the Russian guy does the kiss and like knocks him out through standards. Yeah. It's great. It's cheesy as fuck, but it's great. But yeah, he's gonna just like position him. It's probably not a good idea to put on random magical items, but guess what Drudek's doing? He's putting the bangle on.
All right. Well, as you put the bangle on, you kind of have a widening of consciousness as you kind of get this feeling that you can also feel through the zombie creature.
Fucking wizards.
You just have a kind of extra awareness of where it is, what it's doing.
Yeah.
For those at home, this is similar to a status spell.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is. He's gonna kind of look out the window and be like, fucking I hope they're paying attention out there. And he doesn't know how to command magical things, so he's gonna command it like he would Misha and just kind of like a click at the tongue and be like, there, go to door.
Give me a nature check.
A nature check.
Well,
okay, I'm okay at nature checks. That's fine.
Your magic is tied to the primal energies of things.
That couldn't decide what the fuck it wanted to be.
Ooh.
22. Oh, 22. No, I'll commit. 22.
Yep. All right. Well, that will be a success. And we're going to drag him down to here.
I was going to say, if I fuck that up after getting the knockout and the crit success, I'll be really mad.
Well, the DC was 22, so...
Oh! Like it's planned.
Like it's your level.
Yeah. Funny how that worked, eh? So, do I have a feeling that I can issue, quote unquote, delayed commands?
Probably not, no. These things aren't smart enough for that.
Okay, cool. So Drunek's going to position, like, I guess it's technically the square next to him, but he's going to position so he can kick the doors open.
Yep.
And he's making a mental note that the second the doors open, he's just going to, like, yell as firmly as he can into this thing's head. Just run forward.
Fair enough.
Like, he wants to get it right out where there is no fucking doubt about what you're seeing under the light of the sun.
All right. Well...
and I have the ability to talk to Shad because of that. Oh no, I don't. Wait, do I? That mental link thing? No, I didn't prepare that.
I bought the scroll for you guys to use, so whether you used it is up to you guys.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to use it. My bad.
Well,
sorry.
Kicking the door.
I apologize. Yep. He's just gonna fucking all right, screw it. Bonk. kick open the door. You guys can see it, but I mind kicking the door open because I'm weird. And just like screaming this fucking zombie's head, just go!
Well, Shadron, Nixie, you see the doors open, light pouring in. You see this hideous zombie standing in the doorway, smoke streaming off of it. Drunic yelling and screaming, getting attention as this zombie comes dashing out into the light. And we're going to go on our break. It's a good time to do the break.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. I like when you said that. I had flashbacks to WoW when you see the dwarves yelling where they do like they spread the legs and then the arms go up and they go.
All right, we're just gonna go a short little 10-minute break. I think my dinner is here, so I definitely need to check on that. But otherwise, we're gonna run the ads, do the other fun things. I might see if I can pull together a poll if I can think of something. Otherwise, we shall see you back here very soon, and I hope to see you then.
Give you the right stuff. I was going to say, Kat,
Hello, everyone.
we need to get you up here, dude.
Hello.
You need to help. I have got so many different Scotch. I look like I know a lot about Scotch because my in-laws do. So they buy me nice stuff. And they're like, wow, you've got this? I'm like, yeah, I definitely bought that.
It wasn't someone else.
Yeah.
You got that for me last time, don't you remember?
Yeah. The stuff I got you was beautiful. I really like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had another glass of it when I was visiting the father-in-law, and he's just like, this is so good. I'm like, yeah.
Why can't I see? I should be able to see.
Like, I got a bottle of Yellowstone.
Can't you see? What the hell? Why is it black?
The other day.
Well, you've convinced me. I'm
under
gonna
the
pull
bed
myself
dark.
for the rest of the game.
That is under the bed dark. Damn.
Wait, where's my tankard? I might have. You know what?
Boop.
I was gonna get drunk. It's fine.
There we go.
Oh no, Dronic's getting drunk in real life.
No, I'm not, because then I'll get in trouble with TOS.
Damn. So they want to see you as a zombie. That's interesting.
I mean, it would be interesting. It would be interesting.
It would be very interesting.
Who's the zombie?
I only voted for Drunic because you spelled Drunic wrong. You put a B in front of it, so I was like, who the fuck is Bronic?
Bronic.
Did I spell it wrong?
Get ahead of yourself.
Oh, fuck.
Obscura. We all know that's my second character. It's Drunic B. Brunic.
Brunic.
What's Drunic's brother? Brunic.
Brunic.
The parents were not very imaginative.
I've done it before where I'm like, I really like this character in class, and it died. I'm like, well, I'm playing the sibling.
Cross out the name, write a new one.
Yep.
Eravetta.
Person in my party's like, that's a combat. She's not here yet. She's still quickly grabbing her grub.
She's grabbing grub. Oh no.
I hogged the microwave, so she had to wait for me.
So we're blaming you for that?
Oh yeah,
It's all his fault.
Yeah. Always
I
his
didn't have
fault.
time to cook anything today, so I had to make myself a sandwich. I'm like, I'm gonna put it in the microwave.
Microwaved grub.
Yep, not healthy at all, but it does the job.
Mm.
Food is fuel.
That's okay. My family. What I was told, my family had lamb cutlets, and I had a bowl of noodles. Why? Because that's all I felt like I could eat today. Is that dumb? Since I just had blood drawn, and I should eat meat to replenish my iron? Yes.
You should absolutely have some iron.
lamb cutlets.
But I wanted bone broth
chowder.
instead.
Oh, I might get some chowder off some
it's
Pathfinder
beef
tonight.
flavored.
Oh no.
Huh.
It is beef flavored.
Oh no, why is the map on me? What?
What do you mean? Why is the map on you?
It's your turn.
Not
my
for
love.
me.
Oh god. Too soon. I thought we was gonna have a fight. I was gonna sit back and watch the other fight. It was gonna be great.
Oh, it moved me.
No, it's your turn.
I just wanted to have a look at the others, but apparently it moved me here, so that works.
It moved you here?
Yeah, I went back to the outside mill.
Oh, yeah, know about that. But we are going to have to drop Misha in here just to act as a camera.
Okay. I can't see the screen, by the way.
I will drag you into it.
Gotcha.
It will take us in. Misha's not here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Misha! We ride her into the mansion.
I'd like to think that if I ever have to make another character, we're still just going to have a Misha can.
Or it could just be Misha. We've read in this more than once. But, Eravetta, for the sake of expedience, the two of you have already managed to find someone else that you can take a token off of, and have dealt with that rather handily. We don't need to go between the two of you. I'm pretty sure you can roll a guy. Mm-hmm. Now, as you kind of start to approach the mansion, you notice as Step kind of shakes his arms out a couple of times and kind of rolls his shoulders. And as he does this, his clothing shifts and changes to be more in line with the uniform that the private security for the Scannettis use. Oh. And as he looks to you, you kind of see his face also change and alter.
Damn. Can't you do that for me?
Well, no, this is kind of an inbuilt thing that I could do. I've learned this over a fairly amount of time. So,
I mean, technically I made this face, but I don't think I can change it.
It takes a bit of practice, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage.
I guess I put on the maid suit.
Not spectacular, unfortunately, is it?
She's like initially very stiff. Like,
no, stiff's good. You're a maid.
People get get paid to wear this stuff.
People get paid to wear it because it's uniform. Now, looking stiff is good.
Stiff and she'll probably like try and hold like a mildly meeker demeanor.
Think scared of everything.
Yeah, she doesn't want to disappoint higher ups. And she's definitely covering her hair.
As the maid's cap can do.
Yeah.
Now, approaching the mansion, like I said, Step looks like all the rest of them, kind of in uniform. So they don't really pay him
carrying
anymore.
Something?
Like what?
Why is the maid coming back right now?
Oh, you're a new hire.
Okay. Won't they ask about that?
Considering some of the other maids I've seen, probably not.
Okay.
As he kind of walks up ahead, he kind of turns back to you and goes, "A couple of bruises." And he steps up to one of the guards and says, I'm here for the new maid. I'm going to take her through to the staff area.
She doesn't look at the guards. She just looks down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, stands behind him. Oh, there he is. Like, he disappeared.
She can.
She gives, like, the meekest, like try to be respectful, but not looking at them in the eye, and just, like, gives a little bob of a bow, sort of thing, be like, thank you, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
general, like, appeasement stuff.
I swear if there's a giant mech in here, Ninja, we're gonna have words.
Why would there be a mech?
Metal Gear, don't worry.
Making your way into this main room, you can see that there are several busts kind of positioned around the northern edge of the room. Apparently, each of these busts represent ancestors of the Scarnetti family. Patriarchs, for the most part.
Do they look as stupid as Han?
There is definitely a family resemblance.
Is there anyone else in the room? No.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
So give me a perception check.
Before we had like decided to come in, I drank the eagle eye potion.
Yep.
Oh my god, where is the sheet?
While she's rolling that perception check, was it only me that when you said busts around the room and she said, does it look anything like Han, I thought she meant Han Solo and Carbonite?
Uda, Ida, Uda,
just
Solo.
I can't. It won't let me. Okay, it's just +2. I'll just add the +2.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's being a stupid boopy. This is not for traps, is it?
No.
Okay. Well, how much does this last? How long does this last for? An hour. Great. Oh, I can't see it. God damn it.
Lesser Eagle Eye?
Yeah, it's a +2, this one.
No, not gonna drop on them.
Oh, no, it's +1. It's +1. Sorry. It's a +2 when attempting to find secret doors and traps.
Boop. There you go.
Ooh. Very cool.
Now, what did you get?
What did I get? Do I need to roll my hero point for it?
No, you're good.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, well, yes.
As you make your way into the room a little bit further, you start to hear a lot of noise coming from the other side of that door. And you hear some very familiar voices to you at this point, arguing and yelling.
Which side of the door? Which door? Okay, I make sure I'm on the other side of this guy. Because his face is different. Mine is not.
Yeah. You can hear the Scarnettis arguing. It appears that Titus is having some sort of rather aggressive discussion with his two boys.
Can we hear anything that they're aggressively yelling about?
Apparently he's very upset with Khan.
Oh?
Apparently Khan is supposed to be presenting himself more as a upstanding member of society. And his recent antics have been not presenting well.
Yeah. Do they sound like they're gonna come walking out of the room in any moment?
Oh no, it sounds like he's revving up.
Okay.
But more to the point, one of the things that does kind of ring out clearly is Titus saying, Khan, you have to be better than this. If you're going to be mayor this time next year, you need to be presenting yourself better.
Khan, like, literally Eravetta scoffed a little bit. The tiniest. In her little maid outfit.
Step kind of
He wants
turned.
to be mayor.
Look, before all of you came along, they were looking pretty good for it. Titus was going to retire so he could handle the business matters, and Khan was going to take over. But all this incident with the pit and everything else is causing trouble, yeah?
Mm. Does it sound like both the sons are in there?
Yes.
Okay.
But it does seem like
Yelling of one.
yeah, Adamar seems to be getting
probably
left.
sitting on this couch or something. Oh, no, it's not a couch, it's a curtain. Sitting on a chair or something,
Yeah.
like, not giving a shit.
Can I just say that Drake, even though he's not there, has no knowledge of this? Like, just in his soul, he's very proud of himself right now.
So what now? Are you just gonna stay in the lobby?
This is kind of up to you, because you're the player. Do you want to go north or right?
Does he said he has an idea of where to go. It was the master bedroom.
Upstairs, but I'm not sure where the stairs are. I've got a vague idea of where some things are, but like I said, we're kind of playing this by ear.
So they're in this door, so I assume this is like from the outside we got a view somewhat with like table and chairs.
Yep.
So it looks like a dining room.
Dining room or conference room, something to that effect.
Do you want to try this door here?
All right.
I'm gonna try and listen in. Anyone sound like anyone there?
Give me a perception check.
And every time, my ping sense is just turned on to the max.
Oh yeah, no, I'll let you know if a trap is going to be a thing.
Cool. Oh yeah, reroll.
Reroll?
You said my hero point. Gotta. Please show it to me, God.
I feel like I can do that.
Thanks.
Don't do it.
I feel like I still gotta say please.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Oh goodness.
Oh boy, it can only go downhill from here.
Yeah. As you listen in on the doorway, you think that you hear someone approaching, coming down some stairs. And there's a couple of breathless moments when you think they're going to approach the door you're kind of up against, when they start to recede, as if they're going up a hallway.
I think the stairs are there, but I feel like someone's walking up and down them. It might be a guard.
Well, if you wish to open the door, you can.
Can I peek? We did that.
You've already
Can we
done the
peek?
perception check. You're good. I feel like I'm feeling a bit of tension coming from you at the moment. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not scared. Okay, so the guy's here. Is this more stairs?
Those are stairs that are leading up.
All right.
He kind of steps in front of you a bit.
Does he know whether it's on the?
He kind of.
How many floors does his house have?
Just the two. I think we need to go up.
All right. Did those footsteps sound like there was someone going up these stairs?
No, just going down the hallway.
Okay, so he came down there and then went?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we go up.
Go up the stairs?
Oh god, Misha came running in and I thought it was somebody. I might be on edge.
Yeah?
I'm gonna sit here and zero points just saying. If I roll another one, I'm fucked.
You have been given
But
a hero
it'll be
point by
really
chat.
funny.
It will be really funny. It'll be hilarious.
Thanks you with watching my butt. Go up the stairs.
Just gonna put Misha Cam there. And where is... You do go up the stairs, and as you do, you kind of notice that very nice, very well-to-do. Also reasonably new. Like, you know that the fires that wrecked most of the town happened like a decade ago, but a lot of this woodwork feels a lot newer than that.
Ooh.
Now let's pull... Where's Tara? There she is.
While we're going up the stairs, I'm shoving that roll in my mouth.
Yeah?
I want the +1. Putting that rice paper roll in my mouth.
Fair enough. Oh wow, we're pulling out all the consumables. I love this.
I bought them specifically for this.
I'm all for it.
Roll one.
All right, there only appears to be one door.
I'm still on the map with the guy.
There we go.
Yeah. Only one door?
Only one door.
What's this?
That is a window, and looking out, you can see into the greenhouse below.
The greenhouse.
Yep.
Is there anybody in the greenhouse?
Doesn't look like it at the moment.
What does the greenhouse have a door that leads outwards?
Yes. But you'd probably have to crash through this window and then through the roof of the greenhouse.
Is this window open?
It looks openable. It's currently not open though.
Is it like locked? I mean, like how hard is it to like open and go through?
Oh, it wouldn't be hard at all.
Okay. All right.
Someone's looking for a point of egress if needed.
Yeah. If I need to throw myself out the window. Oh, there's this window here too. What's that one go to?
Just onto the roof.
Okay, maybe that
into
one's
the
better.
main courtyard.
Okay, being on the roof is probably better. So I'll make sure that's unlocked or anything in case we need to go through it.
Step kind of gives you a nod as you kind of check the windows to make sure they're easily openable.
How's the door feel?
Not locked?
Not locked? Not trapped?
Nope.
Anybody on the other side?
Did you want to do a perception check?
Yes, please, God. And not blind. Give me public.
She's not nervous at all, chat.
25.
You do hear shuffling coming from the other side.
Okay. Is it heavy shuffling?
Oh, just kind of someone
Is
standing.
like somebody walking?
You can also hear the argument coming from the other side of the door.
Other side of the door.
So the Scarnetti argument that's happening, you can also hear it coming from the other side of the door.
So they could have been upstairs?
Ooh. Only one way to
Does it
find
sound
out.
closer? Wait, does it sound closer or does it sound...
Unfortunately, the yelling is carrying.
Ow.
I'm just gonna look step. Do you want to go in? Do we want to peek the door open? Do we want to go invisible? What?
We got the disguises for a reason.
Okay. Do you want to go in first then? Because I don't feel like I should, as a maid, be walking in unannounced.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
You take the crossbow bolt to the face.
Yeah. All I see is a horn.
Oh, excuse me. He steps into the room and goes, just showing the maid around the estate.
To the guy over there.
Yep. And we're gonna do a secret private roll.
If he can just walk a little bit in,
Yeah.
I can poke my head in that they can't see anything. Okay. All right. I assume you'll have to. Oh no, there's two doors here.
Looking quickly over the side of the banister there, the dining room here appears to be somewhat open air with a with a balcony that leads below.
Oh, my brain is stupid. I was like,
You're
what? But that's cool. That's cool.
I was intentionally making it a little bit confusing.
No. I didn't even realize looking at the map. I thought that was a carpet. You know what I mean? Like I thought that was a rug.
No, that's fair.
But that's a banister. That's cool.
So north, south.
I mean, I gotta follow him, right?
Oh, I just had him out of the way so you can move around.
I'll just like pretend to ask him really quietly, like questions about the floorboards and how they require being cleaned or some bullshit while he shows me to another room.
He improvises pretty well for the whole guard thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about really cleaning up. I just do security. But you know, through here, I guess.
Casual conversation with someone that I've never met before.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we do.
So when do you get off?
I don't know. I haven't been given my schedule yet.
Well, as I understand it, most staff members kind of sleep on the estate.
What is this?
This leads into the entryway from down below.
It's another thingy.
Yep.
I see. Another banister. Okay. While we were leaving through this door,
Yeah.
she will turn and give just before she goes through and just give like again a polite nod to the guard. Does he seem jarred at all that we're going this direction?
He seemed mostly nonplussed.
What's that mean?
Not really concerned.
Okay.
More interested in the entertainment going on down below.
He's watching them take. Actually, just before we walk through the door, could I have glimpsed Han getting an earful? Khan? Is it Khan or Han? My brain.
Khan.
Khan. Okay. Did I see the boy getting yelled at?
You did. Very
Was it
quickly, a glimpse of your eye.
Really funny.
Well, I mean, it's funny for you. I don't think he's having much of a fun time.
The face would have been hilarious. All right, cool. So all three of them are there. Good to know. All right.
Now,
Go, we'll close that door.
all right.
You said
North or south?
okay. Let's try south.
Yep.
Oh, I clicked it rather than moving my character.
Now, there is a guard kind of sitting there off to the side. You can't really see him from
Where?
there.
I can't actually stand unless I want to stand on the banister. Oh, I can't move now. I'm stuck.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, so I was just, yeah. So if the guard was there, I probably wouldn't have opened the door.
Yep.
But does he look concerned at all?
He does seem alert. What do you say to him?
She'll just like come around and like seem to. You do the thing where people like turn a corner and see them, they go, oh, and then, like hold their chest, and be like, oh, like she's got like a little fright.
Yeah.
Oh God, you sitting in the corner scared me.
Give me a deception check.
By the way,
Don't mind me, the bars aren't actually coming out of Eravetta's mouth. That's just Taro.
Thank you.
There's a little bit of a half wall here at the moment. That's fine though.
Deception. I don't know why I was trying to click diplomacy.
They both start with D. It's fine. You're rolling well.
Don't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that!
But the guard kind of just shrugs and goes back to leaning in the chair.
Okay, if he's fine us going through, then as we like go through and see like the carpet, she'll be like, "Oh, does that need special treatment?" or some bullshit like that. She'll just start going off about like fabric stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's talking to herself, but actually asking him, and he can just like act confused.
Yeah, it looks. Step does a quick look to the other guard, like shrugging, like what is she on about? And he's like, woman's work, I guess. Because they're those kind of assholes.
Yeah.
But you do seem to have gone into the master office.
Okay. Sorry, I was stuck again. She'll just like like as they're going through, and the guy can still see them. She'll like look like she's actually interested in the carpet.
Yeah.
And then the door can close. It's supposed to be.
I'm just like niche in a corner.
So, Michael, you're in the way. Once we're in the
Why
room,
is she invisible?
she'll just probably message him, so it's not too audible, and just be like, "We need to be." You said bedroom or study?
Could be either, but we'll start here first.
Is this door open? Can we close it?
He leans out to the guard and says, "Just going to have a bit of private time with the maid."
What did he say?
Just go to have a bit of private time with the maid.
Back the fuck up. I zoned back into that shit.
All the guy will hear is, huh? Like a little innocent, what?
He just kind of gives you the chef's kiss motion to your response. Means we can do a bit of ruffling without causing a stir.
Yeah, just the guard and a maid in the master study, messing about. Oh, that's so funny. There is a door there, so it probably leads to the master bedroom.
At least to some degree. But checking here first.
Yep, let's have a look. Also, she is paying for traps.
Now.
Any traps? I forgot. I forgot whether my thing does magic sense.
Well, perception.
I don't remember.
You will be pinging for traps.
Paying for traps.
And if you got anything,
and it's a +2.
and if you got
paying for
anything
traps.
that is for detecting secret doors or other secret things, that will also apply. I do apologize to the
Yes.
other players.
Huh?
Oh, my mouse is not working.
Just
So
the rogue
that
doing rogue
does
stuff.
+2. This does. That's fine. All right. Add. No, why did it do that? On. On. No. What? It's not letting me roll.
Well, just roll your perception check, and we'll know to add a couple of things to it.
Okay. I just have an extra +1. It just wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna reroll that. Yeah. Okay, that's better.
That is better.
Oh, it's a 26 then.
26, easy done.
Yeah, because there should be an extra one there. I just couldn't add it.
That's okay. You're not the only one rolling.
Oh God. Oh, it's probably for step. Never mind. I'm scared. I'm not thinking.
Yeah, no, absolutely for step. As the two of you are making a surreptitious look around the office, you check desks, you check the kind of behind the chair, the paintings that are always inevitably in these kind of things. But Eravetta, after a minute or two, behind some of these scrolls, you find the iron, you find the safe.
Oh. Oh, awesome. I
You got this?
just want to ask, did he find anything else on the desk?
Oh, look.
Because it's a desk.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not really looking for anything else. I know what I'm here for.
All right. I mean, I found the thingy. Is that trapped?
It is in fact
Trapped.
trapped. However, it is trapped in such a way as if you screw up on the trying to crack open the vault, it will send an alarm.
Okay. Is it mechanical or magical?
The lock itself is mechanical. The alarm spell on it is magical.
Can we dispel the alarm spell?
Do you have dispel magic?
I have a scroll of dispel magic.
Well, use it. Roll me a d20.
Oh, okay.
Because I know what your spell attack bonus is. It'll just be easier that way.
D20. Oh God. Roll a 6.
All right. You don't have hero points, so
No.
you'll just have to. You try using the scroll, and Step kind of lets you work. And as you kind of try this for like a minute or two, you get the feeling that this spell is probably a little bit beyond what this scroll is capable of.
Damn it. Okay. Okay, dokie then. Well, do you wanna, or do you want me?
Oh, by all means.
I've let him know that if I fuck this up, they will know.
Look, if we get into any real trouble, I'll step in, yeah?
Is that a truthful statement.
Do you want to take the time to gauge him on this?
I want to know if he has my back.
You get the feeling he does have your back to a degree.
Okay, alright. Okay, I will try and disarm this device.
Yep. Give me a thievery check.
I have the vault breakers. I got the vault breakers.
Yep.
The infiltrator lockpicks are a +1.
Yep.
I'm trying to make sure I know all my bonuses. +1.
Phrasing? We're still doing phrasing?
Not. There was something else for disarm.
I don't think we are, by the sounds of that.
What's phrasing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Okay, I think that. Oh, actually, no. I have a sneaky key. Does that help? Oh, it's a talisman.
Yeah.
So I have it worn, but I don't know if I have to activate it.
Throw
or
it in
not.
chat just quickly.
I just took it from the party stash before we left. But
You can activate it at any time.
okay, so I'll activate that. So that's +2 in total. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. That's something. Alright, thievery. Oh man. Oh, I can turn these on.
You do have a hero
can
point. Chat has been very gracious.
Oh, thank you. Plus, I haven't added the armor
Is
thing
it just
yet.
me in chat, or can you like hear the sweat? Just
I can
on
hear
the
the
brow.
sweat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god, reroll!
That was so close to being a 20.
Yeah.
I used the point. I
The
haven't
blue
looked at it
balls
yet.
that was that 20 turning into a 2. That
Oh
was great.
no, just wait for it. Eravetta, you got your kit out. You haven't broken into too many vaults, especially ones of this kind of nature, because it's obvious that this isn't like a small-time shop or, you know, sneaking into someone else's lockbox or anything like this. This is, you know, rich person vault.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a fair bit of pressure on. And
I've never been in a rich person's house.
so you're rolling the tumblers, working on it. You've been given a hero point.
Oh.
Rolling through the numbers, just kind of hearing the click, making sure that you don't go past, because you know that will set off the alarm.
Yeah.
6 digits, but you managed to get through it all. And as you go to turn the handle, we hear alarms ring out.
No!
Back at the mill,
No! Oh my god! Oh!
Right roll, Raggy.
Alright. I'll stick with that.
Yay.
we're just going to pull Druidic in as well.
Yay! So now she's just gonna sit there in silent dread.
Yep. You okay? This was all a part of the plan.
I'm fine. Wait, turning the alarms on?
Yeah. So, you were the distraction, not us.
Eravetta's left for the giant Cliffy.
Oh my god. Damn.
She's going to panic the entire time till next
Just
week.
doesn't get back to her before the end of the session. She has to wait a week to find out what happens.
Oh, look, I'm
ultimate
considering it.
cliffhanger.
I'm considering it.
It's alright. I don't mind.
Let's just
We've got to fight.
okay, guys. I'm just gonna say, let's be really methodical and really think out our turns in combat.
Right?
Make sure you take all the time in the world that you need.
Rich and doggy cuddles? Aw.
I can sense the anger from coming through the floor above me.
I'm hungry.
Just tense.
What angry are you sensing, you freak? Yeah.
All right.
Where?
It's this.
Drunic,
Yes.
you come out into the bright light of day. Zombie on your left, thugs all around.
Yep.
You see the thugs all kind of turn to look at you, kind of mid-conversation or whatever busy work they were doing at the time. And it's just...
It's that scene where, like, one of them's eating a sandwich and, like, half the sandwich just, like, tumbles out of their mouth. Like,
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah. Hey there, boys!
I'm just going to set them quickly to hostile.
I
will get you to roll initiative, Drunic. Likewise for you,
Sure.
Nixie and Shadron.
will eventually get used to saying his name.
Because I keep going to say Shadron.
I am going to re-roll that.
Really?
That sounds like a good idea.
How do I do it? Here we go.
I rolled a 32. Let's go.
I thought the 32 was me
I
for a
rolled
second. I got
32
really
as
excited.
well. Let's
You
go.
got really excited? I'm
So,
sorry.
guys, you guys are going much before me.
Yeah.
Please save. I'm in danger.
Just a tad. If I had my spell set up, I could have done the blink, like blinked you back here.
Nah, I'll be right. I can take a hit or two. Or
You'll be
maybe three.
fine.
Why,
What's pushing it?
why is there a circle around us?
Oh, I think that's
Your gate.
Let me temporarily turn that off. It'll be coming back shortly.
Well,
Can I deactivate it? The
Combat
kinetic
time.
orb? Duration.
you should be able to just, if you click on your token, it'll appear in the top
Yes.
right-hand corner.
Ah.
And you should just be able to remove it up there. Really? Given our hero points? Actually, did
Yes.
we get a reroll?
I don't want your hero points. I'll roll with what I got. I like to live dangerously.
I have 3. Shouldn't Tara also have 2?
Oh no, she's been using them.
She's been using them.
Oh, because I saw that
Jeez,
that Grogan
the-
gave her one. Spooted
Yep.
me.
Yeah.
And she used it.
Ah. See how much I zoned out? I am so sorry.
That's okay. Because it's a fight. The music didn't change? Oh, look at that. Let's fix that.
I was about to say your music's not behaving, dude.
It's just because of everything I've done the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right, Nixie,
What do
you'll be
you
up
mean,
first.
Wix?
Nixie's going to move.
The weapons
'cause of
are
course
coming
she
out.
is. She's going to move. So she can at least reach one of them. Ba-da-da-da-da. To move, that's one action. She is going to Divine Lance on the one in front of her.
Go for it.
Ba-da-da-da-da. I said fa la 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 la. Excuse you, please put it in chat. Thank you.
You want that
How
attack button?
dareth you not?
Oh, that's not standing. Absolutely not. Excuse you.
I was about to say, you got 3 hero points. You're good.
Yeah, thank you. 27. That hits. Thank
That's
you.
a hit.
Taste my tasty damage of 11.
I'm just saying, Obscura, we use the TOV luck point thing that you for hero points where if you get them when you already got it maxed, you have to roll to see how many you lose.
I think that would be cruel.
It would be, but it would be funny.
All right, movement. Divine Lance, I believe
Done.
that's you done.
Yep.
Shadron,
Get them, Shadran. Go.
we believe in you.
Okay.
I made
Shadron's,
noise.
Shadron's going to quick jump, powerful leap combo for a single action. He's going to basically from where he is jump off bridge and aim for 30 feet, landing there.
Yep.
Now, do I need a skill check to just like jump off the bridge? I
Not
can
for
make
the
an
bridge.
athletics.
I'll get you to do an athletics check though, but that's mostly for the big leap.
Yeah, let's go. Athletics. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing.
Speedy boy.
Pachow. 24.
Yeah, you're good.
Hold on. I need to see where I'm moving. So he lands there.
There?
Yep. And then he's going to run another 30 feet. Stopping right in the center here.
Yep.
Pachow. And activate his kinetic gate. So, with activating his kinetic aura,
Yep.
he's also going into magnetic field stance, which I'll chuck into chat. He's going to be pulling all metal objects within his aura
Yep.
towards him. Anything that is wielding or wearing metal that's trying to move away from him will have to move away at difficult, as if it was difficult terrain.
All right, fair enough.
Not too sure how to post it in chat.
There
There
we
we go.
Okay.
That's the one.
Yes.
And that's an action to open my kinetic aura. So that's my move kinetic aura, and that's his turn.
All right.
And I'll activate that on his thingy.
You do gather a couple of shards of metal and stuff like that. Spare nails, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, everything that's loose that's around him starts flowing around him, like he's kind of bending it and controlling it around him.
Along with this, there are a couple of daggers that come loose.
Mhm.
Stuff that
Excellent.
was kind of off to the side, a little bit hidden. All right. Oh no, I don't have my thing. That one.
The
okay.
thing?
The barrier that usually rotates around a token.
Oh, yes.
Well, he's going to move up to there. Target you, Druidic. Actually, no, he's going to target the zombie. And attempt to push.
Come on, zombie. You can resist this, right? You know, chump.
That will be a failure. I rolled pretty well as well.
Oh, shit. The zombie's got some moves.
He's pretty tough.
I like it.
And we're going to try that one more time. It's still going to be a failure. Really well for that as well.
That multiple attack penalty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been successful otherwise. Well, he's getting drawn into you, so he's going to attack.
He's really regretting those piercings in unmentionable places.
Right? He is going to go for the dagger.
Mhm.
Because he does have the dagger. Really? No, I'm not using the last hero point on that. I could. Not going to. That'll be a miss as well. One of these guys is absolutely going to hit. Druidic!
Yep. Oh, I thought you said one of these guys is absolutely going to hit Druidic. I was going to be like, oh.
No, it's your turn.
All right, Misha's going to move her. I always forget that she's got the 30-foot movement speed. She's faster than I am.
Does the zombie have a turn?
Well,
5,
we are about to get to that. Druidic,
15, 20, 25, 30. Yes.
if you want, you can spend an action to control the zombie.
I plan to.
Also, just to let the players know, because it's particularly relevant for Druidic, you don't have to necessarily fight. Remember, the idea here is to reveal the fact that there's zombies in the mill.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just for ease, do I know roughly how quickly these things can move?
25, they're just slow.
Cool. Druidic is going to command it. Can I command it to move here and attack this one?
Sure.
Through that gap. Basically, I want him so it's not so easy to push him out of the way, you know?
Or at least back into the mill so they can close the door.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will... Yeah, it'll just go up and try to attack that one.
That's...
I'm assuming it's like Misha, it's like you command and then it gets to do...
Yeah, that tracks.
With my luck tonight, yeah, that tracks a lot.
Damn.
Damn! Guys, don't let the soft zombies hit you. They hit like trucks.
They also do persistent fire damage.
Ooh. Also, God, I have to retcon my movement a little bit. I forgot I've only got 25, not 30 feet, so I'll just move myself back 2 squares.
That's okay, I got it.
All right.
He'd still be moving.
For Druidic, I'm going to... I'll use one action. Do I want to risk? I'm going to risk it. Got attack opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20. One action move.
Yep.
And just to get myself a little bit of extra fucking space, I'm going to skirmish strikes. So I'll step and fuck it. We'll go for this one. And I'm going to toss my hatchet at it. It's safe to assume I would have my hatchet out.
Oh
right?
yeah.
I'm
completely fine with that. You're kicking a door or out.
Yeah. I didn't hunt, so this will just be a normal. I really wish I'd hunted first.
Would have been good. Would have been good.
Yep. Oh, I didn't have the action economy to hunt anyway. So, roll. 28 points of damage.
Nasty.
Yes, I am a bitch. That's me done.
That's you done?
Yeah, because Misha just moved, so my legion of minions grows. I have a bear and a zombie.
This one's gonna do something a little bit interesting.
Okay. Which one's this one? That one. Oh.
And he's going to cut the rope.
Oh.
As the boat kind of starts to float away, he's getting the oar out to get ready.
How fast is the current?
It's not particularly fast.
Okay.
This one, however, is going to move to there.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to ready an action.
Okay.
Now, Bernie McBurnison, he's going to be pushing against the zombie. Fist. Really? Really?
Yep. The crits be flying.
It's that whole meme of like, someone call an ambulance, but not for me.
Oh, that's great.
Then he is going to attempt to shove. Yeah, I didn't think that would do it.
Oh, the zombie's got some strength to it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. He's on fire. All right. That one. He too is going to... Oh, he's going to move to there.
Mm-hmm.
And also going to hold an action.
Oh shit.
Nixie,
Yes.
as your turn begins, you can
Yes.
hear the bells of the watch ringing as if they are approaching.
Wow, they got ready quick. It's almost like they were waiting for something.
Oh my god!
Nixie, quick! Butterfly fireworks! Let them know that we're here!
Butterfly fireworks.
Quick, it's the police, run!
It's the popo.
It's the bubble!
She is going to use her moonbeam on the one in the boat.
Fair enough.
And before she lights the boat on fire.
Oh, look.
You asked for a signal.
I know
I'm
the
not-
hardness of a rowboat off the top of my head.
Almost like you had practice, dude.
An entire campaign running ships.
Oh, nah.
Nah?
Oh, that's just rude.
The dice will as the dice rule.
Fuck you. It's gonna cry.
You have what action?
What action to cry?
What action to cry? Exactly.
I think we all pretty much know that crying is a free action.
You just move up a bit more.
Yeah.
She will.
Like, that way you've got like good line of sight, but you're not in the thick of it.
Move there.
Easy done.
Dunsky. You're lucky, bitch. You lucky.
As your silvery ray strikes across the hull of the ship, it kind of shakes and rocks a little bit, and the guy looks a bit nervous, but you get the feeling it's just encouraging him to row faster. Shadrin.
So he's rowing north, yeah?
Yes. The stones and things you can see down by the bridge probably wouldn't be good for a rowboat.
Okay. As a free action at the start of my turn, I can change the polarity of my magnetic field. So instead of attracting, it's going to begin repelling and pushing away metal objects.
Yep.
I'm going to look at Drunic and say, "Do you want me to catch that one or stay and fight with you?"
Either or. Like,
Uh,
honestly, yeah, I want him caught, but I also don't really want to be surrounded by these guys.
All right. Well, in that case, I am going to first action Strad. I'm gonna run out of the range of the one next to me and come and stand right between Drunic and this one to his south.
Well, first things first. As you get to there,
Actions.
Yep.
activates his held action.
Mm-hmm.
As he goes to trip you.
Excellent.
That's going to be a failure. You may continue your movement.
Okay. Do I? They didn't attack me on the way out. Cool. I'm going to. I also just realized, does having a shield increase your AC, or does it only increase if you raise shield?
Only if you
You have
raise
to
it.
raise it.
Okay, cool. So then my AC doesn't change, because then I think one of the guys with the 23 would have hit me on the first round. He's going to activate his metal carapace, summoning his shield.
Yep.
His armor then just kind of like crusts and gets more
Crusty. Ew.
crusty armor. More like I'm thinking like magnetic. When you hold a magnet against a whole bunch of metal shards, it looks like
Yeah.
there's just a whole bunch of moving metal shards over his body.
Ooh, I like that.
That's his second action, and then third action, he is going to form a metal spear in his. Oh, actually, no. We probably don't want to be murdering people willy nilly.
I mean,
No, you can kill these ones.
He's going to make a metal club out of his hand and try and do a non-lethal attack against the one that has seen better days to the west of Drudic.
Seen better
So,
days.
using metal weapon infusion,
Yep.
I can form it into any kind of piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning. It'll make a bludgeoning club and try and just bonk him with a elemental melee blast. One action melee. This one.
Oh, it's a hit.
Okay.
That will be a critical.
Okay. So I think if I do damage, can I make it a critical or just roll and then add?
Just press the
double?
critical button.
Oh, I didn't. I was too keen. That'd be 16 points of damage.
Yep.
Nice.
He is not doing well whatsoever.
And that's my turns.
That's you
and so
done?
now they would. Now I'm pushing away. If any more try and come towards us.
Oh, okay. So it'll be difficult terrain if they're going?
Correct. If difficult terrain if they're approaching, normal terrain if they're leaving.
Okay. Well, that is going to make things awkward for this one. As he runs up to you, Trunic, knife in hand,
Yep.
and he's
Bring it.
gonna give you a stabbing.
A stabbing. Bring it.
Apparently he
I'll
is.
take it. I can take it.
I hope
So
so.
roll max damage. Oh no! Hey.
Average. And one more
Bam.
try. That's
Fuck
gonna be
you.
miss.
What if, bitch?
That's him. Well, he has seen you blasting with your spells, Nixie.
No.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I kind of expected that.
You got the bear. Hopefully the bear can save.
You're not terrible in a fight.
No. Terrible.
I have one villain point left. You know what? It's still a miss. It's what I get. Oh, wow. Went to a 1. Oh, well, if we don't risk it, we don't find out. All right, one more swing. This is where I roll the 20. No. Druidic!
I love. Yes. Sorry, I was just using some ads.
Ads? Oh, noes.
No, I need to protect the Nixie. I'm gonna action command Misha.
Yep.
Angry Bear goes Angry Bear mode.
You can move into flanking.
True, I could move into flanking. That would indeed be the advisable thing to do. Chompy, chompy, chomp, chomp. Munchy, munchy, munch, munch. 12 points of damage as Misha bites his ass. Now, the zombie got hit before.
Yep.
How is it reacting to that? Is it still kind of just like idle?
Don't bite his butt. You don't know where it's been.
Misha doesn't care.
You get
She's
the
eating
feeling
worse
the
than-
zombie... Well, I say you get the feeling. In this instance, you're literally getting the feeling that the zombie is going to be continuing its attack.
Okay. So I'm going to let it autopilot for now then.
Okay.
It can just do its thing. So I'm hoping it's going to be pissed at the thing that hit it. If not, well, I guess we're up shit creek. I'm going to skirmish strikes. Step here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna try and hit this one with my hatchet. No sense throwing it.
It would be funny. If you could ease up on the natural 20s, I'd appreciate it.
Hey, I would like to do it if I was getting the fucking... Why didn't I hunt things first or cast gravity weapon?
Look,
Yep.
this is a rush situation. Things like this are gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. 28 more points of damage.
I think he's super dead.
Trick me doing them killing things.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, no, I'd have to fucking use an action to draw it. How far away is the boat by now?
Has he had a turn yet?
I don't know.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't had another
hasn't?
turn yet.
Okay.
So it hasn't moved yet. Hey, Karaga. I don't know about you, but I'm loving this.
If I hit a hole in the boat, it might slow down.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow through off that hit with him, and he's gonna try and lob the hatchet into the side of the rowboat.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Yes.
It's an object, so you can't get a critical, so mostly just after the hit at this point.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't think I can re-roll that.
No, you should have one.
Oh, brilliant. I'll give myself one then, if that's what... If you think I should have one.
Like I said,
30?
you don't get criticals in this instance, but roll your damage anyway.
Yeah. He's not like trying to destroy the boat because he doesn't know what this guy's trying to get away with, but he's just trying to, like, you know, get a hole kind of towards the front so that if it's going forward, you know, water's going to rush in to slow it down.
Oh god, I actually have to check that a little bit.
13.
You have damaged the rowboat slightly. Not to its break threshold yet, but almost there.
Yeah. Cool. That's my... Oh, Nisha's done. Yeah, that's my turn done, and then the zombies on autopilot. It can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Well, speaking of our dear friend the zombie...
It's going to eat me!
Why would it eat you?
I don't know. Maybe it's pissed that I'm wearing the bracelet.
It's barely
Note to
aware.
self. Note to self, lose the bracelet before the guard captain gets here.
That'll be a hit.
Bonkity bonk 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 bonk.
Not a great amount of damage. But you can hear the thug screaming and yelling.
Mm-hmm. Screw you. Is that one? Yep.
The one in the boat. Well, I can't actually move the rowboat.
Use your imagination.
Imagination. Yep, that'll be enough for a piling check. You don't realize the little things that you use from day to day until they're gone.
Yep. Which one's this one? Oh, that's that one. That's fine. That
won't actually be enough. Yep. Al Thug is in fact struggling against the tide here. As he doesn't get much more in the way of distance. He's still in the rowboat, despite appearances. That one's done. That one's on fire.
Yay, zombie!
Well, he's gonna do panicking person things.
Mm-hmm.
That thug is on fire.
Go attempt to shove
Dude,
the zombie.
I'm more concerned if and when the next zombie runs
Oh
out.
no. Oh no. Oh no, buddy.
It's just not having a good day, is he?
He goes to push the zombie and kind of slips on a little bit of the mud and the dirt from underneath the wagon and falls face first into the dirt and then attempts to start crawling away. Kind of more panicking at this point than anything else.
As he burns to death, right?
There's going to be a little bit of burning, yeah.
Not quite enough to kill him.
But enough, he should probably get that checked out.
Yeah. He's on single digits now, that's for sure.
It's so swingy. It's just critical fail, critical hit, critical fail, critical fail.
Our friend here is actually going to attempt to disarm you, Drunic, as he goes to grab the axe to stop you from throwing it again.
Okay.
There's the disarm.
Okay.
As you kind of go to throw it again, or kind of start looking around for targets, you feel the hand kind of just quickly yank. And as it does, he just lets it fall to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have been disarmed of your hatchet.
But it would also be pushed away, wouldn't it? Because Shadra's currently pushing.
Oh god,
I
it
am
would
currently
be
pushing.
Fucking great.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's got returning. I can get back.
But is it only returning if you throw it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got other weapons.
You
Drunic
can
has
just
other
throw
weapons.
another one, it's fine.
There it is.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a fight if I don't get critical hit at least once. Bring it.
2 20s in a row. I see how it is.
66.
And you know what? He's fine.
See, now I feel like I've participated in combat.
Really?
Because almost every combat I get crit. If I don't get crit in combat, something's up. I know there's something lurking.
Nixie, as it comes around to your turn, you can see
Yes.
the watch are just off the map.
Okay.
So at the start of the next turn, they will be here and this fight will be over. So however you want to respond to that is up to you.
I still have a focus point because I have lay on hands that I'm not using.
Yep.
So I'm trying to hit that motherfucker.
All right.
As if you wanted that crit token. Yeah, but it would only worked on guns, Tara.
You're
Is that what
not.
you said?
You're not getting away. Get off the boat.
You have a hero point left. There we go.
There we go.
All right, roll your damage. Oh, that will be enough. As your moonbeam strikes the side of the rowboat, because unfortunately rowboats don't have much resistance to fire.
Nope.
Funny about that.
Yeah, right? It's almost like it bypasses the hardness or something. It takes the rowboat to its broken threshold. It's not going to be moving any further. You have an action remaining, Nixie.
One in front of me. What would that be? That would be a map 3?
Map 5.
Map 5 to hit them with my map
Yes.
5.
Because you attack once.
It should just be the
Attack.
second attack along.
Second attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so change to the person in front of me. Because you tried to attack me.
Are we going to get another critical? Maybe?
No. No. Damn.
Was a
See, I'm
second
scared
attack.
if she crits again, she does a buzzsaw again.
Against these guys, probably not.
Okay.
We didn't murder any of them.
Oops. Shadrin.
Shadrin, seeing that the boat isn't going anywhere, he's going to look at the one that is lying mostly cleaved by an axe just at his feet and look almost sorrowful, if an orb of chaos or cosmic space can look sorrowful.
Yeah.
And then he's going to look at the two bandits near him. He's going to make a grapple attempt against the one that is directly below him.
Yep.
And he's going to say, "You are not going anywhere." So he's going to make his athletics grapple attempt.
Yep. I think that's got him.
Now, in terms of moving, my intent is to shift him and myself up one square as a move action, and then make a second grapple to try and grab the other one at the same time.
You know what? I'm going to allow it. So I'll move him with you.
Okay. And
You're gonna look like you're gonna look like some kind of tree out of a horror novel, just like strewn with bodies screaming.
Yep.
Where's
Because when
my-
he grabs them, like bits of wood and metal start growing out of his arm and like wrapping around the body. And he's going to, with the map, make a grapple.
Yeah,
I actually think I can. How can I do that with the map? I can do grapples if I
Just
go-
roll it, and I'll put the -4 on.
But there's a way you can do grappling with the
That's fine.
map via the athletics skill. I'll just roll it for now and figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in the future.
I am definitely using a hero point for that.
Fair enough.
What, you don't want to stick with the natural one?
I don't know where. How do I do that?
I'll just hit the athletics
Right
one.
click
and
athletic check. Yeah,
Ah,
right
that's
click it
right.
in the window and then
Right-click.
reroll using hero point.
Reroll using hero point. I will eventually use that system. Yeah, it's a little bit better. 29 with the map would be -5.
Yep, that's still a
So-
grab.
Okay,
The DC
So he's,
for them is 22, so
nice. So he's just grappling both of them and I'm gonna say, "You're going to not want to move."
I believe it's
does
the
begin.
hand weird when you click on the token, but
He's grappled.
Athletics. Hey, I'll play around with that. Okay.
all right, the guy to the north here, he's pretty much just going to be attempting to escape.
Fail. Natural one.
That's not going to succeed against your athletics DC because it's 24.
No.
It's almost like he's built for grappling.
It's almost like he's built for this or something. Okay, we're just gonna have same numbers all the way down. All right.
I'm just going to quickly warn my chat. Guys, there is an ad break coming in 45 seconds. I cannot snooze this one, so I do apologize.
This is almost over anyway.
Yeah, I know. I just blew all my snoozes. So it's going to happen.
The one to the south here, just picking him again, make sure. You don't really have anything to stop him, Nixie, so
Nope. Oh, wait. Don't I? Oh, that's only if he's attacking, right?
yeah, he's running. Like the watch is on the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, my butterfly boss is only if he's attacking. Damn.
Okay. Can I assume... Is it safe to assume the watch has seen the zombie?
Yes.
Cool.
Nixie will
I'm going
politely
to... I'm going to do 2 commands this turn. So I'm going to command Misha. He's going to just flick his gaze at the one running and whistle. And Misha, we don't have to go through this because it can just happen off stream.
Yeah.
Misha's going to go chasing after him.
Yep, fair enough. Easy done.
The second action, I'm going to command the zombie. I want it to
Exit stage right, pursued by a bear.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, Misha's gonna just. She knows not to kill it. It was a whistle of fetch. We're playing fetch with human bodies. Don't worry about it.
Who's worried?
How far can the zombie move? 20 foot?
30 foot, actually. I had a look.
Fuck. Cool. I'm going to order it. It's going to come stand here.
Okay.
It's to move there and stand there. That guy, he's burning. He's probably dead.
Yeah.
Look, and even if he does get up, he's not going to be running very fast. I can track it. But basically, I want it. It's looking like I'm going to basically have it so I can throw it into the river.
Yep.
Because I'm assuming we don't want this thing around particularly long. And then for my final action, can I try and help Shadron with
restraining?
Yeah, restraining them. So I'm going to basically just try. He's going to just dogpile.
Yep, fair enough. Give me an athletics check.
Yep. Athletics, that one.
Oops, excuse me. Oh yeah, he's restrained.
27. So it just turned into a big bear hug of tree man, dwarf, and two very unhappy bandit thug guys.
But
away the bracelet. I did think about that one, and I had some input. It's good evidence.
It is good evidence.
They knew what we were doing when we came here, so I shouldn't be able to get framed for it, but we'll see.
Him with the boat is just struggling with it, so he'll be done.
Mm-hmm. Him on fire.
That's all I'm gonna say is oops. Nicolai will call out, I'm sorry, jump in the water! Stop jumping rocks!
He's on fire. The other one's on fire.
Yeah.
Because she put the boat on fire and it's not jumping ship.
Oh yes, the boat's on fire, that's true.
And the last one is currently restrained, so he won't be able to do anything. At the end of round 3, the watch arrives.
Yeah.
With the zombie kind of standing passively, these two thugs kind of grappled and restrained, and the other one kind of scrambling in the water back towards the earth. With the watch guard here, it looks like they're not going anywhere. And this has been a very successul raid. Congratulations, players.
Thank you. Can Drunick just yell out one thing as they arrive?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's looking for the captain.
Yeah.
He's going to look at her and go, there's still... I'm not going to do the voice. There's still people in there. There's another zombie and another dude. They might be running.
She gives you a nod and sends a couple of guards in there.
Mm-hmm. Whilst also pointing at the zombie like, told ya!
But
that's about it.
Like I said, with that, congratulations, players.
Thank
you.
Eravetta wasn't here to call the one that ran away a little bitch.
So you did it for her? Yeah.
I appreciate.
Well, we do have one last thing, don't we?
No.
No?
We do. I must know. I must know what happens.
Eravetta, as we kind of get the camera cut away to what you're doing, both you and Step kind of look to the door as if footsteps are fast approaching. You hear voices calling out as if the Scarnettis are quickly exiting the building. It seems like the distraction of your allies is currently in process, and they're making their way towards the mill. However, other guards and the security here are starting to scramble around the manor.
What? So the alarm was from the vault?
We were the alarm.
Or was the alarm alerting the Scarnettis?
You're not
about
sure.
what happened in the mill?
You're not sure, unfortunately.
As it happens, she's like shit. But okay.
Step runs over to the door that the two of you came through.
Mm-hmm.
Gives the doorknob a quick kick, snapping off the door handle.
Damn.
And he looks to you and goes, all right, Open the vault. Get whatever is in
Opening it.
there.
Yep, we do that.
Inside, there is a couple of ledgers. A small little lockbox. The kind that you'd have like coins and stuff like that.
Okay, like a coffer.
And beside it, what looks to be a shard of metal. As if from a piece of armor or something. Cracked around the edges. And slightly rusty. And with that, I'm going to end the session.
I fucking know.
Well, actually, no. Step has one thing left to say as he sees you open it. And he goes, all right, the shot of Eimer's mine. That's what I'm here for.
Oh.
With
Now
that,
it fades to black.
Do I kill him?
I mean no disrespect to Eravetta. Could you?
I have no idea. Very much
I
doubt
don't
it.
think you could. I'm pretty sure he outrogues you.
Oh god.
oh, I'm not sure about that. Because I have started him out properly. He doesn't have full plot armor. He is quite capable, though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But with our heroes having successfully done their ploy, their sting operation to reveal yet another one of Scarnetti's less than savory business pursuits, shall we say, it seems like, for most of the group at the very least, things are going their way. But as we look to Eravetta and Step, there's a definite sense of tension between the two of them.
She has an obvious look of what the fuck on her face. And you could see the PTSD.
What do you mean it's for you? Absolutely fucking not. It's not what you came here for.
Oh, it's more she's got like PTSD with the rust. She's like getting flashbacks in the very moment.
Oh.
Well, just as a reminder to players, when you saw the other god die, according to what everyone saw, shards of metal did fall from the sky.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
We've discussed it in the past, but
Yeah.
we'll
Can they
discuss it again.
resurrect the god with those shards?
Huh?
Could they resurrect the god with those shards?
My current estimation would be there would be a fair bit of power in those, and
Maybe.
we've seen evidence of them accumulating power to fuel shit.
Mm.
This is people in Matramar, by the way. Matramar?
Yeah.
Magnamar.
So
Magmar.
for all I know, they've collected it just because it's got power. It's useful.
Absolutely.
But they're like
Ooh.
looking specifically for it because it's very specific to come here to grab that.
But yeah,
Yes.
thank you, players, for joining me tonight.
It's
I hope it was
always a pleasure.
fun.
Highlight of the week.
Yes, it was fun. Definitely didn't have me shitting my pants.
To be clear, Eravetta, I was using an alteration on the clock system from Blades in the Dark, so I was just had something ticking down in the background for every like success on their part and failure on yours. You were
Okay.
one off.
Oh, that's a system I think you've told me about previously. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick your brain about that one.
The clock system's pretty great. I like it.
Yeah.
But all that said, this has been Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, presented by Tabletop Obscura for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Marco Gelfi. Our lovely players have been Ish in a Box, playing Nixie Dorian, Tara playing Eravetta, Sat, what is the Bavarian?
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Capsat,
Bavarian Tara Q.
yeah.
There.
Capsat Gaming playing Shadrin, and the great Dwarf Down Under playing Drunic Breastide. I've been Obscura, the
See,
GM
he's
for the evening.
buttering me up because I'm about to get screwed in one of the future sessions. That's what that is right there.
Well, look, things are building. You're making friends. You're also making a lot of enemies, but you're making friends. So things are just progressing.
Particularly true to more the enemies than the friends, I feel like, in Drunet's case.
Oh,
he
absolutely.
He takes every opportunity to piss people off.
But speaking of Dwarf, we are going to be raiding into him.
Hi!
Because
You're stuck with me now.
You're playing Satisfactory, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Satisfactory.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. I am resisting the urge to immediately install Sakota and be like, "Well, I played Sakota. Let's just fucking do this shit."
Next stream.
This is gonna be a long week, dude. This is gonna be a very long week.
Whoa. But I'm gonna get that raid all sorted and ready.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you go check out Obscura's Patreon. And the Throne. And all these other stuff.
Mostly the Patreon on my end of thing. That's about it.
And those watching on YouTube, hit all the buttons, do all the things, give him all the love.
There's a lot of things that are working in the background as well. It's a lot of stuff is going to happen all at once. It's going to be a bit crazy.
I don't know how you do what you do. Every time I message you, like, I'm working on this and this and this and this. I'm like, how?
I sleep. No, look, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Doesn't feel like you do.
I'm fine. I've been doing this a while. This is what I do. It's all good. But yeah, we're going to raid out to the Dwarf Down Under. I hope you all have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.